So a few small changes to the map. You'll see some numbers at the bottom of some of the hexes. 2 out of 3, 1 out of 3, 0.5 and 2.5 and shit. That's your progress towards exploring that hex. So I changed how scouting works and exploration a little bit. If the party travels through a hex, you get progress towards it. The 2.5 and the 0.5 are because when you guys went west, you guys went between the hexes. So I give you half progress for each of those 2 hexes.
What's the lake look like?
Water. Oh, damn it!
So 4 hexes with a predetermined.
I went between 2 hexes. It looks like.
Yeah. So, but for hexes
3.
like this with a predetermined feature on it, like if this has the Boggart Village, there's not going to be other features that you guys can discover. So I'm not really. I'm just considering if you've been there, then you've explored it. It's not work. It doesn't work the same way. These hexes that don't have any features on them, once you guys get to 3, then you can roll to determine if it has a random feature on it. Like if you can find foraging there, or maybe animals there, things like that. Maybe an ore spot, stuff like that. The P's on some of the hexes next to the village, those are the places that have been prospected. So I'm just marking them there so we know what they're prospected. Okay. So last session, you guys escape or were let go from the island that you guys were kind of imprisoned by after Voris completed the Trial of Stone. Unfortunately, they did not give you back your equipment. They only gave you 2 bags full of food and shit that you guys had. So so they won't be guilty of starving you guys or something. But then they let you go, and you guys are fuming as you head back to the village. And now, as you get about halfway there, you guys run into something in the prairie. So, as you guys are heading... Yeah.
Prairie dogs. Please, prairie dogs. Prairie dogs.
So, as you guys are heading forward, you see what looks like a dust cloud at first. That's sort of the first thing you see.
A lot of prairie dogs.
Maybe Zent gets a better view from above, but it seems to be a herd of animals moving northward, being chased by something.
Well, that's nice. Let's go the other way.
No, we're never gonna get better.
We can get better, more healthy, by not engaging in fucking off in the other direction.
But who are they being chased by?
I don't know.
The cloud of dust is kind of obscuring it. You'll have to get closer.
My screen currently has the game paused and all the hexagons. Yeah. So.
Yeah, like right now, you guys are. If you guys decide to get closer, then I'll move you to the map, and you guys can go from there. Or if you just immediately want to go around, then we can do that. Now it is getting to evening time, so you guys will kind of have to make camp here, or you can try to push through the night to make it to the village, but suffer a couple stacks of exhaustion. That's up to you guys.
Bramble, did you get back your eagle eyes when they gave you back only a few things of your shit?
Yeah, so clothing items.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, clothing items that didn't appear to be dangerous, they just didn't even take. So you guys kept your armor, and you kept worn magic items.
Might I borrow those goggles for a brief moment so that I might go do my job real quick to see what we're dealing with or here? Nah.
Yes, but I'm also not gonna ask for them back.
Oh, you actually did say something about that before. How you could just assume that people would take it right out of your backpack whenever they wanted to use it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna ask for them back. If I ever need them, I feel like I can ask for them back. But as our scout, you're probably better versed with these things anyway.
Yeah, but isn't that table talk? Isn't that your magical item?
Technically, the thing that mattered most to my guy has been taken from me.
I realize that, but wasn't this your item, like at the beginning of the game?
Yes.
This is something that's helped my gnome survive as a gnome through the forest because I can see shit from really far away, so I can see danger coming.
I
But
don't feel comfortable keeping it. I'll use it.
right
Don't feel
to the
comfortable
thief
keeping
shit,
stuff.
huh? I didn't say that you were keeping it. I said you could use it, and I wasn't going to ask for it back yet. Like,
That's the same thing as keeping it. It's the same
No,
thing
it's not.
as keeping it.
Zen, I forgot to give it back for days. Just go.
Yeah, just take it. Take it. Here. How do I throw it at him?
Roll a d20.
Oh shit! I'm gonna break him.
You can imagine a small gnome just chucking them at a bird. Just fucking, just take it. Fucking
Oh
go.
god!
Anyways, yeah. So I'm going to don the eagle eyes, and I'm going to fly up to a certain degree of distance in the sky, and I'll use a perception check to see if I can determine what it is we're looking at.
Real quick, also, Godq and Zint, you can click the add button in the experience message just above what Bramble rolled, and that will give you the XP that you earned.
Oh, thank you.
And also, when you guys had the long rest at the Boggart Village, we never rolled to determine if you got any inspiration points. So, see if this works. It does. Okay, I made this mapper like 2 months ago and finally got to use it.
Well, fuck me running.
I mean, I ain't getting anything either.
Okay,
You
so
weren't here,
just
shut up.
Godq and Kane.
Does it automatically roll the 1d4, or can you just click on it?
I think it will let you click on it to roll it. Try it.
Oh, I highlighted it.
Okay, then just roll the 1d4. Oh, Borx is undefined. What does that mean?
Look at that. That's some shit, man. Skip, you had 6 inspiration points and you still rolled higher. You fucking bullshit.
Okay, and
That is 3
Oh yeah, Timmy.
That was 3 of them.
yeah, Casey, roll a 1d4.
Oh,
1d4.
Roll a 1d4
I
for
don't know.
Vorx.
Yeah.
oh shit.
Oh,
Try to get better than a 1.
I thought he
Get him
didn't.
out of the way now, boys.
I thought he didn't get the result.
No, because he has 0, so it decided that was undefined.
Ah, I see. Okay.
Since I accidentally rolled 3d4, can I keep the first roll of that? I have 4 and 3 ones.
I'll let you roll one more d4, and that will decide.
Damn.
I mean, not fuck this
Big
up.
money, no whammies.
Yeah, that's decided.
Womp womp.
Right.
But you do get another
Womp
1d6
womp.
because you won the poll for 1d6 inspiration points.
There you go.
That makes that for it.
This guy's gone for a fucking 2 months. He comes back and gets the fucking acting thing immediately. Good for you.
I was gonna say it wasn't even so much that he won the vote. He fucking cleaned up. Like I don't think anybody voted for anybody else.
Yeah.
Okay. Zent, give me a perception check with advantage.
With advantage.
Yep, that's what the magic item gives you.
Yeah.
That is pretty good. Okay. You can peer through the dusk and the smoke, and they appear to be large, flightless birds chasing after these herd animals.
All I can
Facing
think of is
north.
Moa from fucking
Hold it.
Halo.
Yeah. Now, they do vary in size. Some of them are similar in size to ostriches. Others are closer to the size of a wagon.
That sounds like no. That sounds like no to me.
Size
The
of
size-
wagons.
A wagon. The size of a wagon. The size of a fucking wagon.
Those are not prairie dogs.
Those are.
There's in a store.
It's a good thing that I looked to see what they were. I'm gonna fly back down and
And do they have any head adorations, or
what does that mean?
well,
Yeah.
some would have bald heads and some would
Are
have
they
like a Dr.
adorning
Treese head.
any headgear?
One's got that one's got a beak, and that one's also got a beak, and that one there also has a beak.
Yeah, so they all have beaks, just for clarification. But the beaks are the shape of the beak does vary. Some of the smaller ones have more hooked beaks. Other ones have flat, wide beaks. Some have more like
Axe-shaped
angled.
So they're
beaks.
all bald like ostriches. Gotcha.
I'm pretty. That's table talk.
I'm almost certain, with the
And there's
shade
about
of
a
my
dozen.
feathers a little bit more pale, I think we should not. I think we should, even if it takes an extra day, do a long rest further on, and not. We should not engage. We should not engage.
So
What do they look like?
Big, dangerous, looking like carnivorous birds.
no, what direction are they headed?
Like an axe beak?
That's what I kind of wondered.
Yeah, like an axe
That's
beak.
why I said like, when he was talking about the beaks, I was like, are they axe-shaped?
You're
I
gonna
was
kill us,
perfectly
shape.
trying not to use the word.
So there is a risk that they could run into us at night. So we may wanna, if we don't encounter these, then back off some. Like, I don't know. Go someplace where they're not heading. To set up camp.
So what direction are they coming from? For sure.
So they're chasing the herd towards the north.
So they're coming from the south.
Yeah.
So if we move, there's a good chance they'll spot us. If we get bored, there's also a good chance they spot us.
I think Vorix
Please
would
say
definitely
how
want to
far
fuck
away
these
are they?
things up, though.
Vorix always wants to, but does Vorix only have a club right now?
Yeah. Yep.
Although Vorix does have his horn, which could be useful, and Dress has a battle axe, so it's not impossible.
I want to go on the record and state that Zent is very against this.
Is able to throw his daggers.
Zent is very against this.
You're just trying to protect your bird friends.
Zent is very no. In the experience of Aarakocra, we don't really get along with other birds. In fact, we almost preferred other birds they didn't exist. It's perfectly fine. We don't like other birds. All of them try to eat us.
Being in a
Well, then
party,
do you-
together,
do you
there's many people that do get along with you, though.
There's a term for that, though, isn't it? Like self-loathing narcissist? Isn't that?
No, I don't think that applies here. I don't think that applies here.
Then, do you think that the bird's beaks could be used for weapons?
I see what you're trying to do here. I see what you're trying to do here. But I have no interest in making primal weaponry.
Sure,
Not just the beak, but like the whole
beloved
hand.
Vorix would love a...
What do you mean? Just go full metal and use the hilt as its spine. Just leave the whole thing just intact. The hilt can be the handle can be its spine, and then the weapon can be its pointy
Wait.
part.
We can mount it on the iron rod I have and create a
Come
new weapon out of it all together.
I want to turn around and throw my stick down at Gajikyu's feet and ask him what the fuck I'm supposed to do with this thing.
Cast Moonbeam.
Just because your name isn't written on it doesn't mean you can't use it any less than the other ones you were using.
This
Well,
thing
so yeah,
sucks.
write your name in it.
Just carve your name. Just carve your name on it. Yeah, he's right. Just
I'm
carve
gonna
your
sit
name
down
on
and start carving my name into it.
it. Spell it wrong. Spell it wrong. Please spell it wrong.
It's not working.
There's a good chance the birds can't see at night like you don't, so that it could be...
So, I'll be honest with you. Most monstrosities can see at night.
Yeah, that's probably what they are.
But our scout can't, huh?
Yeah, listen, I'm fucking trying here, okay? I've been barking up the tree of getting anything at all to help my character for a while now, and I still have not gotten anything. And the one thing I did get taken from me by everybody else. So, working on it.
If y'all don't think Gus
everyone
can
else
kill all the...
I'm taking two.
Yeah, I know. Everyone can join me now in the loathing of one's lives. Welcome. I am the current headmaster of this club of loathing.
You are a professional victim.
Party bags at the door.
Jesus
What does Dress
Christ.
say? Dress, do you want to taste bird tonight?
Fucking hell.
Dress is happy to go either way.
I knew you were bi.
He is currently having flashbacks of Aarakocra.
What does that mean?
The Peritons.
Peritons?
I was gonna say Eric.
Peritons are coming?
Yeah.
These
Dude,
birds don't fly, Dress.
Yeah, but remember the last
around.
time we got into a fight?
They're as big as a
showed the fuck up.
wagon.
We're out here fighting a fucking bear, and then some Peritons show up to fuck with me.
But no, we are
And we
severely...
ended up against Peritons. Just had his bowels perforated several times.
Did you see how many there were?
There was only like
About a
fucking
dozen.
no. There were I was gonna say there's a lot of them.
About a dozen.
Oh, okay.
We were severely under-equipped. So,
Can they be tamed?
The monstrosities. I'm almost certain. Answer is no.
It
We
is
should just-
possible for Wax Beaks, although they are known to. You can never be quite safe with them.
He's trying to politely
You
say
don't
the
want to bring
colossal
children
dick bags.
anywhere close to them.
Yeah.
Whose animal handling is high?
Me.
Throw
I'm
'em in there.
also fuck that. I'm mouth size for these things, man.
They're hungry right now.
Yeah, right. These things are
What
fucking
do-
huge, man. Like axe beaks are big.
are we just in the
There we go.
plains? Like,
I
is there no
reckon we
trees
should
around?
find
Is there
them
nothing to
bramble.
hide around?
And you guys are far enough
And in
away that you
Bramble.
can easily back up
Stop
and they
them.
won't see you. Especially with it being dusk right now. Like, you guys are
Yeah.
not at risk of being spotted right now.
We should send in Bramble to soft tame them.
Should we stay and watch them to make sure they're not going to impact us at night?
The closer you are to them, the more likely they are to find you at night.
But if we're gonna have to set up camp, then what's the chances of them finding us anyways?
It'll depend on what you roll.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna want to have a watch.
50-50.
I'm gonna have my alarm set up because they didn't take that away. I have
Oh yeah, I forgot about that thing. Nice.
We all took a long rest in the Boggard village.
Yeah, just as amenable to a tactical retreat.
Are you sure I didn't take away the alarm? I think I
You
did.
shouldn't have. You said clothing and stuff, not my
I don't think it's
weapons.
a piece of clothing.
Yeah.
I was
It
gonna
was
say
in
they
your
took
backpack.
away,
Your backpack.
yeah, they took away
Oh.
equipment and things.
Oh, there goes
They
my
took all
alarm.
of Bramble's teeth. So.
All right, now I'm about
Just hope
to
they
be.
don't sell it in the meantime.
I'm about to be on the same level of fuck those guys as Bramble. Not happy, Gotcha Q. Not happy.
I don't
Oh.
blame you.
Does everyone else in the party see this now? Now that it's specifically affecting the bird guy, he's on board. Before I know we should
Listen,
be doing
motherfucker.
this, guys.
I was already on board.
Thieves aren't used to being stolen from. They're
Yeah.
thieves. When
Yeah,
things
I
get
feel
taken
personally
from them.
wronged right now.
How dare they during this succulent Chinese meal?
But we could better ourselves and kill some monsters, or we could better ourselves and not die.
I want to go home. I want to go
Isn't
home
that
so
the
I
end
can
game?
prepare. I'm going home so I can prepare. I need to prepare. Because
Right.
I'm going back. I'm taking your fucking bag. I'm gonna look you in the face while I take it out of your hand. And I'm going fucking back. And I'm going into their place. I'm gonna. If it's
We
not
should
bolted to
also
the
see if
ground,
we
it's
can't
gone.
make you a bag somehow.
I don't know. Talk to the dragon about that. It's a magical item.
You never know what Takara might be capable
have-
of.
We have nothing to offer the dragon right
There
now. We
is
have
an
nothing.
artificer back in town that makes other items, so you never know what he can do.
Yeah, he wants money.
Yeah, I got money.
How much money do we have?
Right.
It took a lot of shit
If
from
the
us.
price is right, we can do it, Zed.
What
Between
good is
all of
money
us,
gonna
we probably
do
have
him?
100 gold.
But
you're
we're
right.
in a realm where that is meaningless. Like money is the value we assign
Not
to
to
it.
that little hobbit back there. He has money.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's Milo.
Yes.
Fucking knows you wearing.
Milo likes money because he has the intention of when he goes home, he'll probably use it.
Money's just a
Fucking
pocket weight
Milo.
to us right now, but to him, he eats be swimming in it. We can chain him up with the
Would we have a
dragon
way to
so he
lead
can't
him here
leave.
when we go home.
No, I like him.
That's why.
Yeah, that tracks.
Let's go back and see if Milo can build us back holding.
Let's do a vote. Are we attacking the birds, or going
No.
around, or backing out
No.
and making camp?
Lorix isn't here to coax him on.
He's the only one I think that would be voting definitely to attack. So
Oh, I would be
Okay.
too, but he's not here.
Okay, then it is between camping where you are, moving one hex back and camping there, or just letting them pass and then trying to move forward into the village.
I think we probably ought to back up.
you know, now that I think about it, it might be good to kill these birds anyway because they're very
How
close
they are to the village.
Yeah,
They're
they might
within
actually
5
start
miles.
picking off cattle. That's not
5 to
good.
7 miles, yeah.
No, because you think okay, so you say picking off cattle, that's fine, but that's in time. We're gonna be at base for a little while. Who's to say that we can't go back, rearm ourselves because we're currently feeling a
That's
little
what
naked.
I'm leaning to, because I've been trying to press that. We need to level up somehow, but
That's a good point. We could go bird hunting.
is there any way to mark the birds? Or Zen, are you able to study their tracks and we figure out where they're at later?
I mean, it's definitely worth a shot. I could probably use survival to try and inspect those tracks, but I don't think I'll be able to do that right now because tracks are usually
Darkness.
something that places after the creature has left. If I'm gonna go get tracks while they're here, I'm probably gonna die.
Yeah, that would be good for the morning.
A many of yours could probably turn you invisible and set your mind at ease, but
I think we should backpedal and rest for now. Backpedal and rest, and then continue. I think the least amount of risk, even if it takes a little longer.
because we don't know where their home might be either. They might just kind of sit down right next to us, wake up in the morning, run into them again.
I mean, if that's the risk we take, but
Wouldn't it
there's
be
all
better
of
just
it
to
is
watch
risk.
them, or at least have somebody watching them?
If you're offering,
Right, so your suggestion says that it is possible that we might stumble upon them when they're asleep.
It's also possible.
Myth's skin is probably crawling right now. He's like, "Well, you fucking motherfuckers just pick something."
I've already picked. I don't know why Skip's going back and forth.
There's so many options. There's so many out
No,
there.
there is one option. There's one option because the only other option is dying.
Well, you never know. We backtrack a little bit. They run up on us. We die anyways.
Oh, I think it's worth
So
the time to backpedal.
if this is the choice, then we also need to decide how far you're backing up. Because you guys have already used all 3 hex travels today for free. So if you travel another
Good.
hex, that is 1 stack of
Good.
exhaustion. Or you can camp within this hex, in which case it will be a higher risk of being encountered.
Fuck it,
Or
camp
else
here.
I'll choose Thompson too.
Okay.
So is someone gonna watch the birds, or
I don't know. I feel like you guys should do what you want to do.
Is someone allowed to cast that
hey, it's dragon?
make us all invisible shit while we're
I
at
can
a
do that.
camp, so the whole camp is invisible?
How long does the
only an
talk
hour.
without a trace
think it's
last?
only an hour.
Okay.
I'm sure it's only an hour.
So I think
Yeah,
we're
it can
definitely
work then.
gonna want to set up a watch though overnight. Like,
Yep, no, we're definitely going to have a watch
Shadows
over
sounds
there.
really good. Asking for situation, each within 30 feet, including you, 10 bonus at 30. It doesn't say a time period. Oh, 1 hour.
Yeah.
30 feet in 1 hour.
Well, after all our bickering, what time is it now? I'm inside the game.
What is this we business? There's no we. It was you.
You flippity
We are a collective, and you are with me.
Yeah, so it's
Damn.
around evening time.
The only thing that could make it worse is if there was an actual woman in here.
Oh, hey, that shit, Tim. You're gonna get canceled.
Ooh, that's recorded. YouTube.
Yep. It's gonna make its way back to Sabrina. It's gonna end up as
That's
fucking
right.
evidence.
Oh, he's never gonna make math.
Alright, sorry, miss.
Well, the last video of me on YouTube wasn't
What's our
very good
time?
either. So
I loved it.
Time.
I
Well, the
fucking
sun's
loved
starting
it.
to
For hold on, no, the rest of the world needs to
So
know
Vent
this too.
should take first watch.
Hold up, shut up. I watched him on YouTube, and he was drunk as fuck in the middle of a dark ass cow pasture in headlights from a fucking pickup truck, wearing no shirt, doing the Gangnam Style dance with his cowboy boots on and shit, and his cowboy hat.
Wait, can I
Fucking hilarious.
can I get this link?
I don't even know how to find it. My
Sorry,
son
look
can
it up
find
on
it quick as
YouTube.
shit every time he wants it.
It
Dad,
was so
look
good.
at this. Yeah,
Yeah, that's yep.
yep, that's me again.
He's fucking giving it, man. 100%. Like, like he's trying out for the video. Like, it's spectacular.
I got third watch, myth.
Sounds good. Who's got first?
I got
I always
first.
have number
I'll do
4.
first.
Okay. Well, I'll let you go first. I'll go second. It's 4
I was
watches.
about to say, you still have the...
I'm always last watch.
Yep.
Yeah, but you don't have your eyes anymore.
Wait,
No, he does have them. I've given them back.
no. For night,
Shit.
wait. For
I
night,
don't even know if I would need him.
For nighttime, don't we want people with night vision?
You're overthinking it.
Okay.
We've done this like for 24 sessions now. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
No. There's no alarm.
Well,
so I
you
can
want
hear
no
it
alarm.
from camp.
Okay, Dress, give me a 1d12.
Oh shit, my dad's here. I'll be right back.
Mhm.
You guys, do the roll for me. I'm gonna go say hi to my dad real quick. Tell him what I'm doing.
I got you.
Okay. Dress, you have an uneventful watch. Casey, roll for Zent.
Tactical retreat.
Okay, Zent, you also have an uneventful watch. Okay, Kajiku. Another 3. Okay, you guys are 3 for 3 so far. Bramble,
Pressure's
Damien.
on.
do it
Holy
again.
Spirit, Father in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Please.
Okay, you guys wake up in the morning all clear. The birds have not rampaged around your camp yet.
Don't add qualifiers like that.
So let's see. So one other thing between last session and this session, I did update to a new version of Foundry and pretty much everything in Foundry as well. So hopefully that fixes some of the issues we were having with like status effects being given to everybody and all that stuff. And I think I got this working as well. So you guys should have a pop-up for long rest. And it should actually
Yes.
let you choose the spell slots and things like that now.
I didn't do the spell slots, but
Well, for you, you just get all of them back. But for people who,
oh,
the normal spellcasters, they can choose individual.
Oh, that's so cool.
Flame runes charge regained 4 uses for an axe I don't have.
Oh, yeah.
Single tier.
That's suck.
When you say you updated Foundry, was there a cost associated with updating that?
No.
Because you're not paying for shit.
Oh, yay. Down to 2 exhaustion now.
So
Attaboy,
might need
Tim.
to fix that. I'll roll a Constitution check, please. Kane?
I gotta stop calling you Tim here. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
No government names at the table.
Yeah, I'm back. No bird attacks.
None from anyone. Uneventful night.
God. Okay, finish long rest.
So dragon.
Miserable lives right now.
Okay, so you roll a Constitution check for Vorax as well, please.
Okay, I was about to ask if
Most
Vorax,
definitely.
are you just listening, or can you?
He's just listening.
He's
not
definitely
Oh
listening.
yeah,
Gotcha.
trust me. Yeah, he's at the monster truck show with his kid.
Oh, all right.
We can only hope that he stays muted.
Yeah.
It could be loud.
Hell yeah, brother. Oh wait, it was supposed to be a Constitution check. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. He does not recover from his reduced constitution today. Okay, so morning comes. You
Did I
guys
lose
start
one
breaking.
as well?
That was to make sure you could reduce your exhaustion.
Oh, okay.
It did it automatically when it wasn't supposed to, but I'll fix that another
okay.
time. Alright, let me make a note of that.
I celebrated too early and got lucky.
Okay, so morning comes, you guys start breaking camp. You guys want to do anything before heading back to the village?
I think I would like to go check for like any tracks or to see if the creatures are still nearby.
Make a survival check.
Okay.
Yeah, you can find some tracks. Well, for the most part, they look like large bird feet, which are quite large on some of them, but they all have a generally similar shape to each other. It's a little bit harder to make out some of them because of the massive herd of animals, but because they came after the herd, their steps are like more recent, so you can sort of make the distinction there. You'll at least be able to recognize those tracks. It will be a little bit more difficult to track them down unless you actively follow where the tracks go. Then you could try to track them down.
Okay.
But yeah.
Just wanted to see if I can get some information from it. That's fine. But yeah, I think I'm settled and I can go back to town.
Okay. Okay. So, as you guys are heading back to town, do you want to go this way or up here and then over? The main the main strategic purpose for this is you can decide if you want this to go up to 2 out of 3, or do you want 1 out of 3?
1 out of 3, yeah. Do you guys want to do the up one just to get it a 1?
Sure.
I'd say you uncover the second one more.
As in the 1 out of 3, you'd say?
Yeah.
Yes.
Raise that to 2. And then when we're heading back to the lake, we can raise it to 3 without adding any search parameters on it.
The reason why I say, actually, hold on, let me look.
It would be
Yeah, we
nice
can do
to
that.
at least sort of know what's around.
So we're going to be back for at least a week, Aaron. And in that week, I'm probably going to be doing some scouting. on the outside perimeter. So it might be worth our time to put that one up to 2 because I might be putting some research into the other ones anyways, and then I could auto complete that one for 3, passing through.
Okay. So you guys are able to make it back to the village by evening. And let me bring you guys into the town.
Town's on fire, everybody's dead, dragon's sitting there dead.
Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys.
Because somebody wanted to let the axe beaks go.
Murderous, just rampage of axe beaks.
We're blaming me for this. Is that what we're doing right now?
That's what we do with everything else. So.
Was that a deer that just walked by?
I saw that!
Looks like the
I fucking saw that!
Are those villagers walking around?
Yep.
It's cool.
Oh, that's
Did you write a script for NPCs walking around?
No, I found a module that does this. But remember when you guys
Oh my
first got to the
God.
Boggart village? Some of the Boggarts were wandering around?
Yeah, that's
it's the same
true.
thing.
That's so fucking awesome. Oh my god.
Hey, look, it looks a little more rebuilt.
Yeah, you
it
guys have a
does.
building now.
No.
Holy shit.
Where's the dragon? Where's the dragon?
No one's allowed to be DM again, ever.
Hold on.
Except for Myth, ever. Until the end of time.
I'm just coming over. Hold on. Roll in D20.
I think Vorx is going to ask Joram and Arkin if anything significant has happened while they've
That's
been
my
gone.
sniff. That's a sniff check, just to make sure my
Wait,
bow is Yeah.
A sniff check. Oh,
Where's-
you're
where's
a
the-
sniff of the bow that's leaning against the statue.
It's still there. Bow hasn't moved. I think it's a
Yeah.
test. He's testing
Yeah,
me. He's testing me right now. He wants to
Yeah,
see
where,
if I can take it again.
where is the dragon?
That's
Yeah.
so I'm about to go upstairs to see if he crawled his ass all the
Yeah.
way upstairs.
Don't.
The dragon can morph into a different form, can't he?
Milo's up here. Armand is up here.
I just want you to tap that. There's no one up there.
No? Okay. Alright, alright. Alright. I like that now there's bricks that show us the next level instead of there being like no way of telling where the actual
Yeah,
precipice
yeah,
for the
I
next
put those
level
in
is.
there.
I like that. That was good.
Okay, so what was the question Borix asked?
Oh, if anything significant happened while we were gone.
Yeah. Building.
What?
And
Yeah.
critical injuries.
They did, yeah, they finished the building. There were some injuries that happened along with it. Some people are kind of bedridden right now, but nothing life-threatening. And go ahead.
Zent would like these villagers look a little bit more important than the average villager. I'd like to ask the villagers if they've seen the dragon around.
Yeah, they'll say that a couple days ago it flew off to the southeast and hasn't been seen since.
He's probably going off to get one of the things himself.
That sounds about right.
I guess he won't miss the
learned
bow. I wonder if I could get that bow, get out of here, and get back in time before he gets back.
Just leave him a little note saying,
chatting up.
my shit was stolen. I gotta borrow this.
The car is chatting up Jeremy.
Excuse me, sirs.
Yes?
Sir Joram and Sir Arkham. Where's Takari?
They point right over there on the other side of the pile of wood.
Just butts in and goes, "You're not looking hard enough,
you
little
back.
man."
As soon as you approach, Jeremy's like, oh god, he's back.
Jeremy! What's up, buddy? Yeah, it's about right.
Kari is so much nicer than you.
What's a
What's the
donkey
guy just
call?
looking at
That
water,
weird
though?
with testicles?
Zent is going to try and talk to Armand, seeing as he's pretty much, like, I would say the next in charge, I believe, after Dragon, in terms of, I guess, respect, command for everybody around. Zent would like to ask how things are. Any major updates in our absence?
Well, like you've probably already seen, Dragons hasn't been seen in a few days. It never even told us what was going on. It just up and left one day, and yeah, we'll see if it comes back or not.
He'll be back. Zent's gonna update Armand on the events that happened in our absence, like where we went and what happened while we were there, and ask him if there's any stored armaments that we could rearm ourselves.
Yeah, so he can give you all of the information I post in the village management channel. All that can come from him, and he can say that he's got his own weapon, and then you guys had previously given some bows to some of the farmers as well.
Yeah.
And then there's a few minor basically tools that could be used as weapons as well.
So if they have the blacksmith's broken down all the gear.
The smithy was damaged in the fight with the dragon, and which still needs to be repaired, but it can be used if you want him to try making an item.
Well, I was wondering about the items we sold to the blacksmith, if he had already scrapped them all.
We'll say yes, because I don't even want to have to remember what you said.
Like, yes, they're all gone. Oh, shit.
Oh, and Zent, as you come up here, Milo takes note and says, "Hey, you're back," and then tosses you something.
Zent's gonna scramble to grab it to make sure it doesn't get broken.
Make a dexterity check and just don't critically fail.
God damn it! No, I should have just kept my goddamn mouth shut. Fuck. Come on, make the throw. Ability check, right? Yeah.
Okay, you avoided critically failing. Nice. Okay, you catch it. It is it's a cap that seems like it is relatively the right shape for your head. Has a little strap that would secure underneath your beak, and it is missing lenses, but it's the structure that you would need to put the lenses in. So you are one step closer to whatever you want to call that thing.
NVGs.
I actually have a name for them, but I want to wait until it's done.
Yeah.
It's actually a pretty. There's a lot of preface in the name. I don't want to give it away.
Yeah, your bird people wear them all the time. They're called falcon hoods. They use them to go to sleep.
That's not what it is. Oh, for fuck's sakes. I like that. That's a good fucking answer. That's a good fucking answer. I like that. Damn. That's a predator. That's a bird predator one, so that they don't get their sight doesn't engage their instinct. Yeah. But no. Ravens. My background culture. My particular taste in things, they all kind of go together really nicely. Anyways, I'm quite happy with what he has made for me. Now that I have this while it's missing hoods, missing the lenses, I'm still gonna don it and get it ready as an excitement. I'm very happy with it.
Table talk.
Yeah.
Can I have him roll a D2 to see if it looks steampunk or not?
Why are you the way that you are? Just let me have nice things. It doesn't do anything. It's just a piece of clothing right now, but
Doesn't
nice
matter.
thing.
It's just you're gonna know. You would know that it's steampunk, and that would be enough for me.
I don't care if it looks steampunk. It's just
I know you do.
I don't give a fuck. Shut up. No one asked me. Is it determined how many slots are available on it for the future, or is it something I'm just gonna have to like work on? Like it doesn't really have a limitation. I can just work with it.
Milo would say that, once you have the lenses, then he can get that set up. But right now, it's pretty easy to go with the first 3 lenses. But anything beyond that, he would need to do additional work on.
That's perfect. Now I just need to figure out a way to produce the lenses. Well, Zen's gonna thank Milo more or less fucking pleading and thanks, appreciation. And he's gonna continue back downstairs. Because we got stuff to do now.
Okay, so do you guys want to get some bows from the farmers? Or
Yeah,
talk to the
I'm especially going to.
blacksmith, or-
Which ones are farmers?
I don't think there's any on this screen. We can just say you go off to one of the farmsteads and
Okay.
explain the situation to them, and you get another short bow. Congratulations.
Awesome. I'm glad that the farmers aren't being dickbags to me. I appreciate.
Go steal that fucking bow back, you coward. He's not even here. He flew away.
I know, but if I take the fucking bow, he might exempt me from getting it as the reward later on. I gotta play my cards for the future. As much as I want to fucking take the damn thing, I want it right now. I'm looking at it, and I want it right now, but I can't have it right now. I can't have it right now, but I want it.
Yeah. Now, the farmers did not have any arrows. So, well, you guys have a week of downtime to do some fletching. Takari is actually specialized as a fletcher and can do that. So,
I would definitely like to prepare ammunition. Going to be needed.
Bramble attempts to pick up the bow.
okay. The bow is picked up.
No.
Hey, here's your thing. And I'm gonna drop it at the bird's feet. Your thing was inside.
If it's higher than 10, I take it. If it's lower than 10, I return it.
Oh shit! Well, that's pretty decisive.
It was a roll to see if I resist the raven urges.
Okay. Sounds good.
Zen's gonna look at Bramble like, you're enabling me. Why? It's like you're bringing the crackhead more crack. How could you? Why? Why?
I've got a whole village of frog people addicted to good berries like it's heroin.
You're literally the local drug dealer. You're the hookup. God
I'm a
damn
monster. I'm a monster. I destroy communities apparently everywhere I go.
The beginning of your Breaking Bad trilogy.
Fucking Christ.
They're not normal berries. They're good berries. Different.
Joyce would like to have a word with Bramble regarding his woodwork.
Okay. Oh, God, you went to the pond. Nice.
I went there first too. Honestly, did you make that or did that come pre-built?
I made most of it.
You guys should honestly. We should all just kind of travel over there. It's pretty fucking dope. It's off to the right side. You'll see a thing that says toward pond.
So this is where he was when we were fighting the dragon.
Yeah. You see that? And look at all the shrubs. You see the fields in the back all tilled with crops in them. It's really nice. This is really nice. Yeah.
I guess that's pure water that he's laying in right now.
If you populate this area with animals, I'm also gonna squat here, and he doesn't have a choice. I'm gonna live here too.
Build an additional
This is really
settlement
weird.
around the pond.
I really like this. Okay, sorry. I need everybody to see that.
Bramble, Joyce would make a special request of you to make some axe hafts, whatever they're called. Handles.
Shaft?
No, that's a bow. That's a good arrow shaft.
An axe hilt? No, that's a
Yeah,
sword thing that goes sideways. Is that it?
The handle, basically.
Yeah.
The haft.
Haft. Yeah, I said it right first time. Several
All of
axe
the above.
handles.
Okay,
Yeah, you can do some wisdom.
I can do that.
To explain the
Do we-
reason that he would explain to Bramble, he's a specialist in throwing weapon, and all he's got is a battle axe.
No, I can do that. Just like a regular axe handle, or haft, if you will.
Okay, so partially on that note, is the consensus that we're staying here for a full week to do village management stuff?
Village management, resting, recuperation, exhaustion, like getting rid of exhaustion, preparation. Definitely a week should be spent here for us to have some kind of recuperation. I'm not too worried about things going missing from the fish people. I don't think they're going to go too far from what I'm going to have to do. So
I am going back to the Boggart village, no matter what anybody says.
and that's fine because they did state that you can trade it back, and if the worst case scenario, you can trade it back.
I also am equipped with the helmet where I should be able to communicate at least in some way. I hope. So we'll see how this goes.
Well, you just got to take Kane with you because he will be able to translate or bestow
Yeah,
the
you-
translations onto you, so you can do it
Just gotta
yourself.
Do somebody to cast tongues on.
We've had our long rest now. You can probably have another long rest now and change his spells a little bit, so he can do that for you.
He's a
PC
super
I'll be back on the
bodyguard
screen.
too. Where is he? I wanna go beg him and like tug at his fucking pant leg.
Hey,
I don't know where I am. I'm in a dark screen.
oh, can I hold your hand? Can you take me back to the village?
Hold on.
Like a small child.
Yeah, sir. Excuse me, sir. Can you come with me?
Can you take me back to the frog village?
Isn't that bringing you over?
There he is. I see him.
Well, it's not wanting to bring the view over to the screen for some
Oh.
reason.
Tim, just reload your screen.
Here, I'm gonna bring you over here real quick, Audrey. So I can fix this. Okay, so since we're staying here for a full week, that means you guys get pain's sake disconnected. It means you guys get a full 7 days each to do stuff.
I don't know if I'm staying here though.
Why don't you stay here for at least for now, and then go back after the week? 'Cause
Why?
I'll be going with you.
My ties to my lineage can be gone.
It won't be gone. We'll find it.
How are you gonna get back without your friends, Bramble? You gonna walk up on the island, close to hugging people, and swim across?
No, he's gonna try and trade it back. He's gonna.
Friends, where were you there the first time?
Oh,
You're in a pond right now.
I'm gonna cast invisibility on the little guy and let him pitter patter through the fucking place.
that's not gonna be necessary. I'm gonna get a little pass without trace and invisibility.
So that they could go fucking get my staff back. I'm trying to do this diplomatically, but I need to go talk to the Boggart people to do that. I'm not infiltrating the Sahagin. I'm doing this the way that they want, so that I can get all super pissy and then go back and genocide their people.
Play nice. I'm playing nice so that I can be a genocidal maniac later on.
We also don't want you to
I'm
be
very
eating
upset
my
with
giant
them.
birds.
Like,
Well, that's why I came to ask for my friend Kane over here if he would help me, and he would
It's
come
real-
back with me.
it's real funny that you pissed off at them when it was your hyenas that fucking killed all their people, and then now they're keeping your stick, and you're pissed off about it.
Exactly. Yeah.
I've stirred the pot a little bit, but
Weird, right? It's almost like we all forget we're in this mess because the fucking dickhead stole a goddamn thing that he shouldn't have when we were in our heist.
we're about to go steal some more shit.
We just all forget about that, huh? It's weird.
What? I was told to do that. I was told to retrieve the stuff. Oh, what are you doing? No, get away from it. Get away from it. Get away.
Attempts to pick up the bow.
Get away from it. Leave it alone.
Bramble attempts to pick up the bow.
Leave it
Okay,
alone.
pick up the bow.
All right, I have now equipped the bow.
Congratulations.
It
you
is
equipped the bow.
hanging off of my back.
You have to attune to it. Or
You
can
no
just
longer
not
have the
use
bow.
Holy fuck, no shit. Look at that. Look at that.
Where the fuck were you when fucking Forex was trying to take it?
Yo, what is that kind of roll?
That's the rolls I'm supposed to get with sleight of hand, not the ones that I got with Forex.
A blink of an eye happened, and all of a sudden the bow is missing, and I'm confused. Looking around everywhere, and you're holding it, smiling at me.
Oh, there's no smiling. I'm gonna fucking beat you with it. I'm gonna roll it up like a newspaper and tap him on the head with it. No.
What a fucking roll. Get out of here with that shit. Well, that sucks. Okay, fuck. Fuck me, I guess.
I return the bow to its previous position.
Do you stick it on the top of the statue so we can't reach it?
No, I'm gonna
so
stick it
sick of
exactly
you
where it
hiding, you
was.
bastards.
Okay.
I'm gonna stick it exactly the way it was because I don't want the dragon to know that I touched it.
I was gonna say, I want you to know, I have a ladder hanging off the side of Jeremy's cart, alright?
Oh, yeah.
Pushing me.
Mhm.
He's gonna smell your fingers on
Yeah,
it.
you fucking need that ladder, you short shit.
I can't wait for this dragon's gonna come and land and immediately look at the bow and look at us and look at the bow.
You did it, not me.
Fuck that! I'm immediately pointing at you. He's gonna believe you did it.
Fuck, you're probably right.
Okay.
Just fucking
so-
hear Armand upstairs rolling his eyes because he hears the commotion downstairs. Fucking adventurers.
It was so nice the last few days, you know. It was so quiet. The dragon was gone. Those crazy guys were gone. Everything was nice. Now they're back.
Fucking back. Anyways, yeah, continue.
Okay, so, are you guys staying the full week or are you leaving early?
I'm going to encourage Bramble to be patient
I know he wants it back. We want it back. We want all our shit back. He needs to be patient. We need to prepare. We need to approach this better than we did the first time. I intend to stay the week.
You need to get some arrows, anyways. So yeah.
Yes.
I would do
absolutely,
whatever
I do.
it takes for me to get rid of these last 2 stacks of exhaustion.
You could get rid of it in the first 2 days if you're lucky.
Yeah, if you spend 2 days getting a full rest is guaranteed to get rid of a stack. Or you could do a day of recuperation, get rid of 2 stacks in 1 day. It depends if you're trying to leave early or if you're good to stay here for the week.
Oh yeah, and you can also do a religious service to raise the morale of the village.
That'd be a good idea.
Okay, so Bramble.
I
Are
am
you going
currently
to
sitting on
stay
Jeremy.
here for the full week or not?
Well, I mean, I really don't wanna, but I'm basically being told I fucking should. So
You are absolutely being told that you should, not being told to do so.
well, I can't ask someone to endanger themselves by coming back with me, and I haven't heard really any volunteers. So
I
So
told
we're
you I would go back.
volunteering.
I would go back with you, but I got to get rid of my exhaustion first.
yeah, see, this is what I mean. This is more of like a selfish thing, right? Like it's better for you if we stay.
For a day, at least.
Fuck, you're being so petty right now. Jesus.
I can't tell if it's being altruistic or petty.
Why not?
It could be either.
Okay, so anyways, let's start with Bramble then. What do you want to do for
Oh,
your
that was
downtime
petty.
days?
Your tone of voice sounded like you were saying that he was being selfish. I know that you were saying No, hear me out. The way that you said it with your tone of voice, you were explaining yourself being selfish, but how your tone portrayed it was that he was being selfish by wanting to stay.
Can we have that religious service now? This bird needs to find Helm.
So anyway, I just started blasting.
Yeah, so let's figure out what you guys are doing for your days here.
Yes, basically the same as last time. Majority of my focus is going to be on maintaining and supporting the animals
Okay,
of
so
the
you
town.
spend 3 days animal tending. You have
Yes.
4 more days.
I would like to. I don't even know how this counts. Is there like a village morale?
There is.
There is, yeah.
I would like to spend 1 entire day going around the village, and instead of just tending to like the livestock and shit like I've been doing, I want to go and help people's pets. Anything that they have as a pet. I want to spoil people's pets.
Animal related.
Oh, maybe you could raise morale by handing out the little figurines you like to carve. I don't know.
I thought I'd started doing that for. Yeah, you know what? That's a fucking solid idea.
You should do both.
Oh God, that's amazing. Nope. I want to spend that time going around and handing out figurines I've carved of people's animals and pets to them.
So-
That's
so
fucking
both.
dope.
Okay.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And then did you want to spend a day making axe hefts?
Yes, 100%. As many days as it takes for as many as he needs.
How many do you want?
That's what I mean. I don't know. Yeah, it need. Oh, we got a message saying his PC crapped
Oh,
out.
yeah,
I
yeah.
think he's on his way back. Yeah.
So I will let you do 1d4 plus 1 per day.
Okay.
So 1 day is probably enough. And then if you need more later, you can do more later.
3 axes. Yeah, I think that'll be okay. I hope.
And let's see.
Hey, when you look at village status, Aaron, the village morale is right there. We're 62 out of 100, so I mean, you might be doing us a huge favor by doing this.
Hopefully, we'll see.
Yeah.
Okay, give me.
You guys hear me? Yeah.
Yeah, we hear you now.
Yay!
Right.
Welcome back.
Yeah, 3 is great, Aaron.
Perfect.
Up,
Okay.
Bramble, give me a wood carving tools check.
You got it.
You'll find it at the bottom left of your attributes page, the woodcarver's tools.
I heard that.
Nice.
Hell yeah. Hey, they didn't suck. Okay. I have 2 days left, right?
Correct.
Can I use those 2 days to better myself?
Yeah, you could do some training or some research. Those are really the
Let's
main
do-
two options here.
1 day of each.
I would generally recommend doing 2 days in one.
Okay.
You can do that. You can split them up if you want to, but you're pretty much guaranteed to get something out of it if you put both into one. But if you split
fair
them up,
enough,
you
okay.
might not get anything at all.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay. Let's do research then.
Which category? Arcana, investigation, nature, history, medicine.
Oh shit.
Yeah. There's options here. You got options.
Yeah.
You want me to come back to you?
Yes, please.
Okay. Who's got theirs figured out for the most part?
For day one?
Russ has a second request to make of another member. Thorax. Blacksmith.
Oh yes. Well, we need the smithy, right?
We
So
do
the
need
smithy is
smithy.
still operational. It just was damaged. So yeah, you can. The blacksmith could make you something.
Hey.
Like 3 axe heads.
Probably.
I think he's willing to spend his time doing it.
Yeah, I think Vorix would want to get his apprenticeship done or his smithing tools experience there.
Yeah, we can spend 2 days. If Boris just spends 2 days doing blacksmithing stuff, then he'll get that.
And can he make a head for another battle axe or something? I mean, because he would like to get rid of this improvised weapon log. And oh yeah, we've got another log for the town, I guess.
Yeah.
Whoa, Budweiser. Sorry. Tabletop.
Oh, that's good. Nice.
I thought I'd drunk them all. Apparently I hadn't checked the second fridge.
Okay. So, does anyone have their dates for you? Oh, by the way, Kane,
Yes.
how aware are you of this village management stuff? Because I don't think you were here the last time we did this.
I remember like the beginning of it. So
Okay.
we're not very far into it
so-
from what I can see.
In the actors page or the actors tab, where you can see your character sheets.
The village status.
Yeah, in village status, go to the journal page,
Okay.
and then click adventure activities there, and it will open up a lot of stuff. And if you can start reading through that while we're doing this, you'll have a general idea of most things. Okay.
6 days of training, 1 day of recuperation.
That works. Well, you're talking about for Kane or for you?
For me. He needs at least 2 days of recuperation.
Do you need recuperation?
Kane does to get rid of the exhaustion.
Yeah.
Yeah, but do you?
I don't think I really needed it, but that's not the training would have done anything.
I mean, you could do a little bit of research there too, or you could spend from of your farming specialized work to.
Yeah, we'll do that then one day of farming.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm just reminded by the special services stuff. Druss, don't forget your brewing.
He needs grains for that.
Oh, damn.
It is time to start harvesting the fields. So once you guys start harvesting fields, which will probably happen this week, that means next week you can start brewing alcohol.
All right.
Is there somewhere on the village where you can leave requests for items? Like barrels and stuff.
If you want to just ask around or ask Armand, then they can see if they can find it. There's not really a formal system, no.
I mean, for like a blacksmith or whoever's doing woodworking and stuff, basically to say, you know, this is stuff we would like to have be made. Like a to-do list.
Yeah. I mean, Kane is a carpenter. If you want to talk to Kane.
I need dice do I roll for the 6 days of training?
Hold on, let me take a look. It would be 60-100.
Okay. Is there a way to whatever? Oh, there is. One time. And
Okay, let's see. Okay, roll 5d4 plus 1. Okay, you have 12 points to spend there. So you could go up for the 12 cost one, or you could get some of the smaller ones together.
yeah, just the 12 TP.
Okay. Which stat do you want to start improving? You can only do strength or intelligence.
Intelligence.
Okay.
Do I do anything else for farming, or is that just...
That will be rolled later. You're putting one
Yeah.
progress towards it.
That's fine. At least this was more successful than last training session.
Oh yeah. You've got some progress towards a permanent stat increase. Okay. Who is
I choose Arcana.
Okay.
Just to get mine out of the way.
Sounds good. Go ahead and roll me 2d6. If you are proficient in Arcana, you get a +2. You are not. Just 2d6.
No. 2d6. Big money, no whammies. Womp womp. God damn it.
Okay. So, well, you can get 25% progress towards learning a cantrip, or you can work towards proficiency in the Arcana skill.
Let's do the second one.
I agree. Get that bonus up.
Yeah, make my Arcana better.
Yeah, that is the long-term better choice.
Yep.
Okay. You now have 25% progress towards Arcana proficiency.
Now, if I read that right, it says learn one of his spells, right?
From the wizard spell list, yes.
Oh, okay. Then I did not read that right. Okay. That's still fine.
Yeah, and these spells use intelligence instead of wisdom.
Yes. Oh. That's bad.
Well, it's not always bad. You'll want to choose specific spells. You probably don't want to choose an attack spell.
Yeah, most of what I have isn't that anyway. I only have like one real attack spell.
Yeah. I mean, or you could choose attack spells if you want something, even though you won't roll quite as high with it, but maybe you just need an attack spell. So you want a spell that does a specific thing. There's lots of options.
Okay. Fair enough. Okay.
I know we're still going through this week. Do we want to spend another week and then go back on the third week?
You could. That is an option. But Dress, are
Finish up
you
this
ready
week.
to spend your 7 days? Guess not. Okay. Zent, what about you?
Sorry, I was muted. I was trying to talk. Zen, you go ahead.
Alright, so 7 days. I know first day I want to do arrow creation, working with Takari probably to get some fletching done.
Okay.
I don't think I don't think that'll take up the whole day, will it though? Unless I dedicate the entire day to it.
It depends how many arrows you want.
I mean, I want at least like 3 quivers worth of arrows. I know it's 20 per quiver, so I'd say 60 arrows to start. So I don't know what would the math for that be?
Let's
I can't remember. It was a while ago since we did that last.
So Takari will be able to do 3d12 plus 6 arrows.
Okay.
And then you can do another d12 plus 2 per day. Let's see. So I don't think you're going to get 3 full quivers unless multiple other people also help out.
I'll stick to what I can. If I can make a certain amount in one day, I'll see how I feel afterwards. If Takari's willing to help me, I can appreciate her assistance. So like I'll throw a d12 up if she wants to throw her 3 d12s. If I can bother her for that kind of commitment to it.
Yeah, go ahead and do a d12 plus 2. And oh, she didn't roll very good. That's
Damn. 21.
wow. On 3 d12s, you get a 2, a 1, and a 2. Yeah, well, you can add 21 arrows to your inventory.
Yeah, Takari was feeling lazy that day.
Other people kept bothering her, you know?
Everybody leave her alone! I need her help. Consumables, add... how do you do this?
I can do it. Hold on.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out how to do that.
Item compendiums that I just search for arrow and then drag it in.
Okay. That makes sense.
And 21.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I would have to dedicate one more day to arrow fletching, at least. See if I can produce one more. So if I did that,
Okay. Then roll another d12 plus 2.
yeah, I'll do that. 12 plus 2. Boom.
That's what I was asking. Should we take another week and go back on the third week?
No, I don't want to. I don't want to push Bramwell too far because I know he's already struggling to maintain himself for 1 week. I'm not going to ask him to stick around for 2 or 3 more weeks. So I'm not going to do that to him. I'd like to get my stuff back too.
He wants his cool stick back.
I'm also fighting the Raven urges, and I feel like some burglary is in my near future.
Gotta quench that thirst.
I just want to do this diplomatically and get my stuff back like I was asked.
It's not what we wanted to do last week.
Yeah, you got. I watched the video. Okay, I watched the video. My name was in every single one of your mouths about sending my ass in there to go get your shit back.
And we also said this is a Vint question, and we do not have this.
Yeah, but obviously, I'm like, what kind of question is that? Zed, go steal all that stuff. Oh my God, can I?
That's the whole thing. We could have stayed in the Viking village for a day. You came back next week and gone back in there to steal everything. But we came back to the tower.
It's amazing that my subclass is scout and not thief. Who'd have guessed?
You're having an identity crisis every single day of the week.
Every other day. Too bad I can't do the split personality thing that some players like to try and play at their fucking tables where like, oh, this day I'm a scout. This day I'm a thief. Fuck.
And this day I'm a saint.
This day I'm a good person. That's a lie.
And on this day, a god takes over my body and goes crazy.
Alright, well I'm gonna stick to the 28 that I have for now. Because doing something more productive to everybody else here will be beneficial, and I don't really use that many arrows in a certain amount of fights anyway, so I could probably retrieve some of the arrows that I use and maintain it before I come back. Worst case scenario, I can fletch some while I'm out there.
Yeah, you're also going to need a quiver, because they took that from you.
Oh, motherfucker.
So Joram can do leather working, so he'll spend a day making you a quiver.
Thank you, Joram!
So...
Why did they take my fucking stuff?
Because you didn't fly far enough.
Okay. I added the quiver to your inventory.
Thank you.
Okay. So you still have 5 days.
Yep. These basic arrows don't need arrowheads. There's like 2 different tiers of arrows. The like the wooden ones, and then there's the like broadhead arrows or whatever. Unless they were doing it differently, I don't know.
I was just giving them arrows. I mean, it takes like 1 hardware to make 1d12 plus 2. So you guys have plenty of hardware. You have like 190 something, so you're good.
Oh, perfect.
Fair enough.
Take a look at the village status. See what the village needs right now. We got lots
if you
of
want
food
to
storage.
hunt and get some food, that is always good. Or you can do a little more light work to help with just random stuff around the town, or you could do some scouting if you want to scout out around the
I 100% want to do some scouting. I'm just trying to see what the village could benefit more from me right now.
Yeah.
It does look like we have a substantial amount of food for now.
There's never enough food.
I guess that's true. Could you say
you're not the verge of starving, but
could I argue hunting while scouting?
The main issue with that is you don't have an easy way to get the
food home
corpses back to the village. Like it's not very easy to fly with a deer on your back.
That's true. That's fair. That's fair. Okay.
Does it have to be there?
I mean, it depends on what I kill, right? Like, if I roll high, I get good stuff. If I roll low, I don't get anything. Who knows? It would depend.
Yeah,
but
but use.
I think I will dedicate one day to hunting.
Okay.
So I think that would be a survival roll.
It's all counted together. There's
okay.
like one specialized work yields 1d6 medium game, so we'll just roll that once we have all the other hunters added in.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that works. The other 4 days, I'd like to do some scouting around. Doing my job.
I had a question, Myth. Is it possible? So I have my barrel and I can put water in it. Can I store a creature in the water and store it as my random hoarding?
Yes. However, I want you to know that water is very heavy, and if you fill that barrel, it will exceed the 500-pound weight limit. So it would need to be something small that would be fine with only having it like a quarter of the way filled, or maybe half at the most, depending on how much other stuff you want in there.
Oysters and barnacles.
And it also depends on how long you're keeping them in there. So remember that there's a limit to oxygen in there, and there's a limit to how much oxygen would be in the water.
Mm-hmm.
So,
but if something you were to say, if you take it out every once in a while and put more water in it and restart the process.
Yes, as long as you are actively doing that, then you know they're not going to instantly die. At least
it's like having a fishing trapping arc. I got it. Aaron knows I'm good at this.
Okay. Zent, go ahead and roll me 4d6 plus 6 for your scouting.
Yep.
I just feel like if I go back to the lake myth, I can look for, say, like barnacles or oysters and then grow them in the pond back here.
Yeah.
21!
21 scouting productivity. Okay.
Map time.
Almost. I want to just go through for us. Have you figured out your days?
Yes, Druss would like to spend 2 mining for iron.
So you don't have a mine built. That is something that would probably be a wise idea to do construction. If you look at the construction task, there is a mine there and a quarry and a bunch of other stuff you guys can build. So next week, assuming you guys do a mine this week, then next week you can start mining.
Where's construction?
At the bottom of the village management journal.
Journal, got you.
Yay, macro.
So, Kane, as you're reading through all that, any questions so far?
No, I think I've done what I want to do.
Okay.
The first day I'm going to have a day of service.
Oh, yeah, you're going to service.
I'm going to service some people.
Oh. Okay, I'll stop.
Go and roll me a religion check. Okay, that is +1 morale.
And then I was going to do, because you say we got some injured people, I was going to do 2 days of healing.
Okay.
And with that, can I use on top of that my 4 cure wounds and a prayer of healing? I think that's what I said.
Yeah. So, and also the people right now that are injured, they got crippling injuries. So you first need to use a lesser restoration to turn that into a regular injury,
Okay. So
and then you can start healing.
Okay, so there's how many of them? 2?
2.
Okay. Well,
So,
if I can cast lesser restoration twice, and
and then a whole lot of other healing.
yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, if you spend 2 days healing, you can get them completely healed up.
Awesome. Then I'm going to have 2 days of recuperation.
Since you guys are staying the full week, you don't really need to do any recuperation. You'll just naturally recover 1 per day, and you're staying here a week, so
Okay.
before half the week is up, you'll be fully recuperated.
Okay.
That's only for like serious major injuries where someone's got like 6 or 7 stacks.
Oh, okay. Well, I will then do 2 days of researching medicine.
Okay. So go ahead and roll me 2d6 plus 2. Okay, that is 10. So you can look at the options there and
There we go.
choose that however you want.
Out of 10. I will probably do the learn the recipe for greater healing potion.
Okay. So I do. It does require the healing potion recipe before you can learn that one.
So, did I see in there that what was the?
Ikari learned the recipe for the lesser mana potion.
Lesser mana. Okay, so I missed that one. Where? Okay.
The 6
So,
RP is for the regular healing potion.
So I'll do learn the regular healing potion, and I can still spend the other 4. I'll spend it on that gain 25% progress towards.
Yeah, what would you want out of that list? So you already have the medicine skill, but you can get 25% towards either one of the other 3.
Probably the healer's kit.
Okay. Okay, you have the healing potion recipe, and you can identify the ingredients for that healing potion now.
Yeah, keep an eye out for that stuff now while we're out.
Yay! What was that?
You should probably get like a medicinal pouch for your inventory so you can separate your medical herbs.
Yeah. So the ingredient for the healing potion is the red amanita mushroom, commonly found in swamps and forests.
Oh, swamps, you say?
Mm-hmm.
We're going to be spending a lot of time around the boggarts.
So where do I keep track of that?
The the potion recipes, I will make that on the village status character sheet. Your proficiency progress, I will be adding that to your character sheet in just a second.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, there it is. It's at the bottom of your inventory now. Okay, so you still have another 2 days. If you want to spend those 2 days doing carpentry, you can get your woodcarver's tool proficiency to 100%.
I would like to do that.
Okay. Russ, have you figured out your stuff yet?
I want to start working towards either a quarry or a mine.
Say that again. I think the first few words cut out.
I want to start working towards either a quarry or a mine. A mine for the iron
Yeah.
should
Okay.
be the soonest goal, I think.
Okay. Well, I believe. So both of them need some stonemason work, and you are an apprentice stonemason. So you can spend 3 days doing that, and if you want to, you can also spend a few days doing like heavy work to also get them up ready a little bit easier as well.
Okay, yeah. Well, I'll do that free and free. And then the last day I will assist with cooking.
Okay.
So on my last 2 days of training for the woodcarver's tool proficiencies, do I need to roll anything or do anything?
Nope. So it's not really training with the tools. It's you're actively working on whatever the village needs a carpenter for.
Oh, okay.
And because you're actively working with those tools, you are gaining progress towards that proficiency. You get 20% per day that you do it. So
Okay.
last time we had you do it for 3 days, and so that left you at 60%. So now you're getting the last 40% done.
Gotcha.
Okay. Casey, if you want to figure out what Vorix is doing.
Yeah. So I was thinking he would do a bunch of work with the smithy. Maybe repair the smithy. Does that? I mean, I know it's functional, but does repairing it to actually improve its performance?
So repairing it will not improve the performance, but it will prevent it from becoming inoperable if the weather turns bad or when it becomes winter.
He's definitely
so right
gonna...
now, it's usable during the day, but it's kind of exposed to the elements. So if it starts raining, you're not going to really want to be working there, and it's not going to be really usable very easily during the winter either. So it's not an immediate thing where you have to repair it immediately, but it's something that will be nice to have done eventually.
Yes. So
if you want to work on that, that's fine.
Yeah, I think that's what he'll do. He'll repair it, spend as much time as he can working on that, and I guess this would be after he works on the replacement battle axe, assuming he can make one, and the axe heads for Druss and the arrowheads for Zent.
Okay, so we can have you spend 2 days blacksmithing, 2 days with heavy work, and then that leaves you 3 days to do other stuff.
Can I interject on that and ask if that iron chunk that was in the inn survived?
I assume
utilized for that.
So that can be used. Right now it is. Let's see. If you go to raw materials, it is listed there as ore. For one thing of ore. So yeah, that can be used.
Oh, great.
Does that make a better weapon for them at all, or? I don't know what he was using beforehand.
It'll be the same. It's not magic metal.
Yeah, I don't know if he was using like copper and it's iron.
Pretty much. There's not much of a distinction between different types of metal. Is that what it's or not? Wait,
But I would donate that to them for the cause.
sounds good.
Alright.
And if there's any other metal items in your bag you want to get rid of, they can bring.
Kane has my hammer, if he can utilize the hammer.
There's smith's tools, which will include hammers and stuff like that. Okay,
So-
what's forced you in the other 3 days?
This smithing work will bring him up to proficiency with smith's tools, right?
I believe so.
Okay, cool. Other than that, he'll spend the last 3 days trying to repair the smithy.
You don't have any more work that you can do this week, unfortunately.
Oh, Then what can he
So-
do? Training?
You can do
Yeah.
training, you can do research, you could do,
Let's did training last time.
Yeah, but I think the training was in the smith's tools, right?
No, it was just regular training, like I did.
So training is for a proficiency in a stat?
you can get proficiency in pretty much anything. A skill, a weapon, an armor, tools, or you can get +1 to a stat. If you look in the adventure activities journal, it's listed in there.
Oh wow. Well, I mean, that could by stat, do you mean one of the base stats? Could he try?
Yeah, like intelligence or strength or...
Wow, he could try and bring up his strength? Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so you would need to
Make
roll
it
really
different.
high for that, but technically yes. But you have to roll really high to get a stat that high. Basically, the higher your stat already is, the harder it is to make it go higher.
Makes sense. Does he use his constitution for much?
Yeah, Constitution gives you health, and it also, I believe, gives him higher AC for being a barbarian.
That may be the better one to go for then.
Yeah, he gets a bonus AC equal to his dexterity plus his Constitution.
And another +1 would give him +1 to the modifier. Or
Yeah, going +1 dex would be good to get that 14.
for dex?
Yeah, because at 14 that'll be a +1 AC.
Okay. That may be worthwhile.
Well, it's going to be a little hard to do that with only 2 days, or 3 days actually, or 3 days. You could roll that high, but you're going to have to get a little bit lucky.
Then what would be a more reasonable thing for him to spend his last 3 days on?
I mean, it's not unreasonable to go for that. It's just you may not. I mean, you don't have
Yeah.
to commit to going for that specific thing. It's just if you get enough points for it, then you can get that. If you don't get enough points for it,
Especially,
then
you'll roll,
Get one of
what, 3d100?
And then add bonuses?
so you don't get any bonuses on the D100s, but you do get.
Okay.
It depends on. Okay. Are you looking in the journal? Just it'll make a lot more sense if you're looking at it.
I have to go and get some supper. Supper's ready.
Oryx also wanted to put forth
Alright.
attention towards the mine.
What's it what?
Mine.
Okay. Well,
But he would
can't
want
do
to
that,
help
and
Jeff.
If he can't do
You're
that at
able
the same
to.
time as doing the. You guys trying to repair the bathroom. So he's gonna have to choose one.
Oh.
I get what you're saying.
So
Let's look to see what happens with the training.
I see. The ability score stuff at the bottom, that's what I missed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see what you mean now. Well, I think it's probably worth a shot. Yeah, I'll go for that dex bonus.
Okay. Give me 3d6. Oh, sorry, 3d100.
Got it? That's not good.
Great. Not great.
That's
Okay,
actually
roll
really
me
bad.
1d4.
Jesus Christ. Well, that's not gonna do anything.
Well, you might get either some inspiration points or a tool proficiency. Hey, you can get a tool proficiency.
Would he get better with blacksmithing with his tool proficiency?
He's already going to hit 100%, so you might as well choose a different tool.
Yep.
What does he work on in his spare time?
Oh God, what are some other tools he would want to use?
Anything else?
If you're doing blacksmithing, you might as well do glass working too.
Oh, we can go into glassworking? Ooh.
You can get any set of tools with this, so that would be an option.
But do we have glassworking tools?
Mining.
Oh, that
Or
might
is
be an
that-
issue.
Yeah,
Yeah, mining equipment.
yeah, mining would be a good idea too.
He could work in. He could get like go for mason's tools, or there's not like a separate tool for mining though.
Whatever he would.
Stonemason's stuff would be better for quarrying, but he's already got smith's tools, which is going to be fine for mining.
Yeah, I guess, we could make progress towards glassworking tools and then maybe get them later? That seems weird that he's getting experience for it.
Yeah, you need the tools. It says you need the tools to work with. So, yeah, unfortunately.
So, what other tools do we have? Because he doesn't really have tools in his inventory here.
Yeah, so if you look in the village status, near the bottom is equipment and tools. So you guys have construction plans, farmers' implements, hunting gear, veterinary supplies, carpenter's tools, cooks' utensils, leatherworkers' tools, mason tools, smith's tools, wood carvers, weavers, and the toolkit.
What about climbing gear?
That is not a separate tool. That's just something you can use. You don't need proficiency in that, is what I'm saying. Like, everyone is just considered always proficient with it.
Because I know he has grappling hooks and things. I don't know.
I guess, I mean, we can always use more hunters. I don't know. Hunting gear? How does that sound?
Fishing gear too? Because he used to have a fishing pole.
Oh, fishing?
Yeah. Yeah, it would count. It's the hunting gear is used for both hunting and fishing, so
Okay.
that would work. Okay,
Sure.
that's- Okay, so that is everyone spending those 7 days. And let's see, we can figure out what construction the town is doing. I think I heard mention of a mine and repairing the smithy. Do you guys want to do any other construction in this list?
I don't have any. I just have farming, whatever.
Sounds like everyone's easy.
Do you guys want to build a quarry at the same time? Do you want to start work on something else, like another bunkhouse or another barn for the animals?
The quarry and the mine are my focus, but I don't want to take over the full thing, so... Anyone else have any other
So the
suggestions?
quarry and the mine, they don't need nearly as many resources as the bunkhouse did. So if you're doing the smith repair and the mine and the quarry, all of that combined is still less than what you guys did on the bunkhouse last week.
I know bunkhouse is an important thing for us because I do remember it was mentioned that one bunkhouse wasn't enough for everybody to be comfortable. We would need another one at least.
That would help those morale.
Yeah, there's still people sleeping in the barns right now. So
Yeah.
if you build another bunkhouse, that will it'll give some space for the animals.
So I think while it is costly, we do have the resources. I think we should put some more into another bunkhouse before we do anything that's aesthetic or like beyond that. I think housing is more important than most other things right now. We do have a good amount of food. We do need to house the animals properly and the people. Otherwise, the morale will go down and nobody will want to work, and then you'll have nobody to put your quarry together for you.
That's fair.
And table talk, every survival game ever for civilizations, you know better. People want to have somewhere to live before they have somewhere to work.
Okay.
So that's what I've been doing wrong all these years.
Just have fucking internment camps, just a bunch of slaves.
Hey, it worked for the Germans.
Did it though?
Briefly.
Yeah, I was gonna say, not for long.
Okay, so for the bunkhouse, are you guys going with stone foundation or wooden foundation this time?
How much would the stone subtract from our current if we were to build a house the same size as the previous in stone?
So it's the foundation will either cost 10 stone or 20 lumber.
And how much stone do we have right now, or do we have to
You guys
produce
have
the stone?
58 stone and 90 lumber.
I think we should do stone this time. Yeah. Does it take more time for the stone foundation
No,
over the wood, or is
doesn't
it
take more time.
okay? We should do stone, and maybe in the following week we should upgrade from the wood on the first one to stone instead as well, so we don't have as much of a fire issue in the time to come. But we'll approach that when we get there. Let's see what we do with the resources.
Is that
And,
a risk? Like,
Well, they burned down in the first place.
I know, but that was dragonfire. I mean, like, you know,
Yeah, you're right.
Rare occurrence catch fire kind of thing. You know, like the encounters.
anything's possible.
Well, I'll just give you an idea, haven't I?
No, like literally
Yeah,
the very first thing
foundation.
mentioned in village management in the introduction page is random issues may occur.
Yep.
So we'll see. Are you guys doing a thatch roof or a wooden roof?
I think a wooden roof. Yep.
I have quality we can afford.
Yep. Think it's in their best interest to have it some kind of accommodation, more comfort. Plus, stone is better when the winter times come anyway, so I feel like upgrading everything to stone in the long run would be better anyways, because the stone has better heating, better thermal. The wood will probably take double the wood on the inside, like the double burning in a fireplace.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll do the scouting stuff now. Okay. So then you rolled
21.
21. Yep. So movement between hexes costs 1 out of that.
Yep.
So because you guys explored everything around here, you've got a little bit of distance to cover, but they rolled pretty good.
You said so. I have like ultimately 21 movement.
Yes, although exploring a hex costs 3.
Okay, exploring a hex. That's fair.
And
Oh.
these ones with progress, you only need to give them enough points to get them up to 3.
Yeah, I do want to start on those two that you just marked for my flight path.
Okay. You mean here?
Didn't I already explore that one?
Yes, but you have
Okay,
to
so-
make it to where
Yeah, I
you
gotta go
are.
through. Yeah, I gotta go through. That's fair.
Okay.
So yeah, so that cost me 1. I do want to finish that one.
This is roll me 1d100.
Why did you go 2? What? Oh, okay. No fucking way.
Okay, that means that's not bad.
Oh wait,
It means
no, that's right. It didn't work that way. Oh my god.
it means you find a water feature.
you
So
found
in
an
the event you
abandoned
guys have,
fountain.
if in the event you guys have water issues, you can get some water over here. Roll me 4d8. Okay.
Okay, I just got back. I was grabbing food. Did I need to do anything for Vorks?
No, I think you're good.
Awesome.
I guess I'll choose it.
You just been to get food and you didn't get me any. That's out of order.
No, that's fine.
What was that?
What text are you going to next?
The one. Yes, the other 2 out of 3.
Okay. Another D100.
Boom. Oh, that's what it's doing. It's not immediately hitting enter. Okay.
Yeah, you can stack them.
Okay, that is a medium game source. You find some medium game here. Maybe you. This is the hex where you guys found the herd of animals, so that makes the perfect sense.
Coincidence there.
Okay, give me 3d8. Okay. And where do you want to go to next?
How much movement do I have left?
You have used 1, 2, 3 so far.
3. So okay, I got lots. So the one northeast, the one just up 1 to the right.
Okay. Go ahead and give me another D100. Okay, you find a stone source.
Here you go.
And
More
another
stone.
38. Okay. So let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you've spent 6 so far.
Still doing pretty good. Up 1 left.
Hundo. 92. Okay.
Can I ask you a quick question about resource?
Uh-huh.
You mentioned earlier about it being not about copper and steel and iron and all that crap, but metal, magic metal. Can you pull magic metal out the ground, or is it like blessed metal?
So yes, both ways. There can be blessed metal. There can also be just like mithril and stuff like that are things that exist. You're probably not going to find them out here in the open plains, but
Where would you find that?
probably in a mountainous area.
Right. Okay.
So there's no feature of note in this hex.
Okay.
Use 9 of your 21.
I'm probably gonna go up 1 to the right. And then roll D100.
Another empty hex. Roll me a 4d8 and do that twice. Okay. Okay. Where do you want to go next?
How much more do I have? Because I need to be able to come back to town, right?
You've used 12, so you have 9 left.
Okay.
If you let's see, if
And
you
they
want
need to be able to come back to town.
3,
Yeah, because and then down one more, probably. I'm probably gonna have to get those two that you just marked and then come down, won't I?
yeah, I was seeing if you could maybe do something like this and make it back, but not quite. If you do that costs 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You could do that. It depends what. So you have enough to scout 2 more hexes. You could scout these 2 hexes here.
Mm-hmm.
Or
And
you
then
could
use the
go
movement to
up
return.
here. Yeah,
I'm
or
gonna
you could get
go.
these 2 hexes.
I'm gonna go up and then return. I'm gonna do the ones that you just had, the ones that
Okay.
you marked the first time. So yeah. And then I'll roll my D100. Maybe get something out of that.
That is another medium game force.
Perfect.
And give me a 48. Okay. And then over here, another D100. 84.
Probably nothing.
Indeed, nothing.
Boo. Okay.
And 48. Okay. Okay, well, you guys are making progress. You found some game sources now, so good source of meat.
Yep. Food. So my turn's done then for what I was doing.
Yep. Okay. Okay, so, Zent, other than the scouting around there, are you also doing like regular patrols in the area?
Yep, I would like to say
Just
regular
around here.
patrols for dangers and whatnot, like making sure those birds aren't coming close to town or whatnot. Just keeping an eye out.
As on one of your regular trips, you notice something approaching the village from the south.
Uh-oh, that's the way I came home. Or no, it's not. That's the way I left. Okay.
Big boy.
Uh-oh. What did I notice coming from the south?
It seems to be a group of approximately 6 individuals moving towards the village.
How far are they right now? Can I use a perception check to see if they look to be threatening of some kind?
Go ahead and roll a perception check. Do you have Bramble's Eyes of the Eagle?
I'd like to say that if I had time to notice that they were there, I would have maybe had time to come back and acquire them from him and then go back out. Or if they're coming from the south, maybe I would have an opportunity to get them. But like I said, I don't have them on my person at any given time. I'd have to go retrieve them. They belong to him.
So right now, they are like just entering the 1 mile perimeter around the village.
Okay.
If you go back and get the goggles and then
They could
head
be
back out,
closer.
then they will get a little bit closer. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm not gonna go get the goggles. Then I'll just in the distance that I am right now, try and perceive a threat or perceive what the situation is.
Go ahead and roll a perception check. Okay. So you notice the most. Okay, you notice two things about them. First of all, they are clearly armed. Several of them have weapons that are clearly visible. And two, instead of feet, they have snake-like lower bodies.
I already know what they are. I already know what they are because I'm fucking fighting them in my other campaign right now.
Oh no!
I am already fucking know what they are. God damn it!
Coming.
How heavily did you homebrew them?
You'll have to wait and see.
Okay, I just wanted to know what the parallels, because I already have a couple strategies for how to deal with them. That's fine. These guys are a pain in the ass. You guys might be getting what you want. Alright, well, I'm going to return to the village, and I'm going to gather up my allies, including Takari's group, and I'm going to say that we might have an imminent threat. It looks like there is some creature-like entities approaching from the south that are armed. Can't say that they're making a threatening approach or not, but we should definitely set up at least a semi-perimeter along the southern end of the town so that we can, I guess, block their way.
Fast forwarding to after I've been filled in about that, wasn't what we took over that type of thing?
What do you mean?
When we traded places with the world?
As in the creatures that were here when we swapped realms?
Yeah.
No.
I thought that's what the Yaku had said had been here, and he was kept going there to trade with that type of person.
Maybe. Oh, you know what? That's actually a good point. Maybe it's a returning party.
One that wasn't there when the village swapped.
Yeah, that is a very good point. But
Which also may be bad as well.
Yeah, it could be.
Especially with Goldilocks not being present.
Mythonian had this all planned. Alright, so how are we gonna do this? What do we want to do? Do we want to approach them?
To talk to them.
Yeah, we should definitely try to talk to them, because, I mean...
They could be allies that could go...
Or they could perceive that we wiped out the village that was here before and we took over the land while they were gone.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
we'll go off of what the Yaku... Just try with it.
We need a good persuasion roll, basically.
We'll see. But I think we should definitely intercept them. We should not allow them near the village. We should intercept them. I did count the numbers of 6, so we gotta be mindful of where they are.
Would my Book of Shadows change really matter?
I don't know.
What?
That's a question for Myth for the... If I could use the Book of Shadows change or...
For comprehend languages?
Mm,
I mean, Kane has tongues.
true. Does that work for all of us?
No, he can cast it on somebody else if you want, but it's one person. But
That's just
comprehend
so bad.
languages only means you can understand what you hear. Tongues is both
Mhm.
hearing and speaking. Okay, so you guys start
Vorix is
gathering.
excited.
That's still okay with me. Yeah, let's go meet your approaching party here and try not to fool around another
Bring your weapons.
young weapons.
I mean,
He wasn't around.
You're right. He's not. So I'm just gonna.
Would
Yeah, I'm.
Would Vorix have his battle axe ready?
I'm assuming that we all have time to prepare ourselves, because.
No, I wanted to make sure it was finished crafting. We blacksmithed it.
Are we saying it's been a week since we got here? Since the craft started?
This has been like 3 days. It's like middle of the week.
Okay.
So Kane has had enough time to get rid of his exhaustion and everything, but it's not at the end of the week yet.
Woodruff have his hatchets blade and haft. He has the hafts. They were sorted.
Shoot, we should have done that.
I just want to know if Vorix is going in holding a log or a battle axe.
I believe Vorix just said there's no need to craft. No need to craft great axe.
Wait, what?
He's in the chat.
Oh.
He's in the chat.
Oh!
Yeah.
I never look at this thing, sorry.
It's all good.
Oh, there was a great axe in town? Oh, sweet. Really? I forgot all about that.
He probably had it in storage, but like, is this the original battle axe that was in the inn when it burned down from the dragon attacking, or before we left? Because I don't know if you still have that axe. Just like a lot of our shit was lost in the fires.
The axe would have survived it, so he's
Fair.
got it. Let me add that to him then.
Perfect.
He has recouped.
Nice.
There you
Good
go.
call.
You are armed, and
Are both parts of my hatchets ready?
You have a battle axe too.
Roll me 1d4 minus 1, and that's how many hatchets are ready. Okay, all 3 are ready.
well, good for you. I wanna
Awesome.
inform my intentions of the dragon's not home. I'm picking up the bow. I'm gonna use it.
I assume you
I
attune
hope
to
you
it.
can resist its pull.
Definitely attuning to it. Although I believe I'm already attuned to it because nothing's happened. Like it's just been here, right?
But if it is separated from you for a certain amount of time, it becomes
Okay.
unattuned. So
That's fair.
it only takes an action to attune to it, so it's not a big deal.
Yep, I'm attuning to it.
Okay, as you attune to it, you get a sense that it still has some energy, but it is not fully charged. And would you like to allow it to siphon some energy from you? Okay.
Yes. How much is it taking?
Let me figure that out.
It's gonna suck me dry, boys.
Just like the ex-wife.
If she sucked you dry, I don't know why she's your ex-wife. Unless you meant your wealth, in which case,
It
yeah.
depends what she's sucking.
That's
She's sucking your patience, your dignity.
These are the things that I wasn't taking into account.
Okay, it takes 2 inspiration points from you.
Done. Take it. No problem. Where are my inspirations? Forgot where they are. Oh, there they are. So you said 2. Boom, 6 now. No problem. Can I spend any actions to identify this unidentified weapon?
Nope.
God damn it! The mystery is killing me.
Well,
Not
now
as
that
bad
you're
as-
using it against something that's not a dragon, maybe you'll figure out a little bit more about how it works.
That's true. I mean, the arrow did leave me in a bit of a fucking peculiar situation the first time. So. Ay.
I caution you, Zen. From what happened last time, you might not be able to resist the pull and end up in a crowd of people.
That friendly reminder: skirmisher and disengage. My class kind of, in a weird way, works well with it if I'm able to utilize it properly. Yes, there's still always going to be risk. It's not perfect, but there might be ways for me to maneuver with it. But anyways, it doesn't matter. We'll approach that
It's
version when it
almost
comes.
like it was designed for you or something like that.
Almost. Stop it.
Maybe it'll work like Scorpion. Get over here.
No, it's all about the bull pulling the user to where it's supposed to go.
Okay, so as you guys group up and start heading south, by the time you guys make it there, they have started to enter into the fields area that's a little bit closer to the town. But you know, they're still away from houses and stuff, so bring you guys over.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
They're exactly what I thought they were. I like that you have like cool character models for them. I've only been picturing what they were in my head whenever they were described to me before.
Yeah.
No, I won't do table talk. I'll just shut up. I'll let things happen fluidly. Immersion's immersion. All right. So Zen is going to ask who wants to be the primary like interaction, and if somebody should definitely cast a spell of tongues so there's no confusion in language.
I will interact with them.
Kane, did you prepare the spell in which we were speaking? Timmy?
Yes, he did. It's in your spell list.
Perfect. Don't go anywhere near them until you've been given the blessing of not getting us fucked. Oopsies. Timmy went to get food, so I... How should we play this out? I don't want to do too much before Tim gets back.
Let's see. If you want, we can take a quick break and I can go use the bathroom. Kind of.
Yes. Yes. Let's do a quick break. Let Tim finish eating. You go to your restroom. Everybody just grab some water and stand up.
Piss break.
Yeah.
Has anyone else figured out how to do private messaging on Pact of the Dragon?
Yeah.
Huh.
Pretty sure.
It's just me being behind it then.
Yes. What happens when you put it on the private GM roll?
No, it's not. That's not how I've discovered it. You know, on the new purple box that appears, if you select that, right click, it says private message at the top on whichever character you right click on.
What purple box of yours?
Dude, the new shit that got added. Literally the new box on your screen that has all our pictures on it, like the thing that we went over at the start of this session.
I see.
So yeah, from there, if you right click, private message appears at the top, and then you click on it, and it enters the
Yes.
code.
And you can send that. We can send that back and forth to each other.
Yep. Oh, for some reason it copies Casey every time.
He's supposed to see all of our interactions.
Yeah, he's supposed to be the overlord thing, right? Yeah.
Big brother. Is Casey actually there?
He might be.
In the bathroom.
Rob, are you there? Or did he get up and walk away?
Walked away, I think.
Gonna ask him about his kid. My kid's first day of school is a PA day, so it's a holiday.
What's PA mean? Public.
I can't. No, I can't remember. It's something to. It's basically. Excuse me. Sorry. It's a teacher's day. It's like a planning day for teachers.
Like a teacher work day.
Yeah.
Teacher training
It's like
day.
the schools are closed and the teachers are there, but the kids are not.
Fair enough. My girls go
Sometimes
back
it's like
on.
seminars and
Okay.
training and shit, but other times it's literally like just setting up your lesson plan. Yeah, it's supposed to be Tuesday, because tomorrow's a holiday. It's Labor Day, and it's supposed to be Tuesday, but it's a holiday.
Don't you know you're supposed to wear white on Labor Day?
After.
Oh, is it after?
Yep. You're not supposed to wear white after Labor Day.
That because
we
of
have
the
a
snow?
Labor Day. I do wonder what else you've added in, Myth. If you update.
Sorry, what was that?
I do wonder what else you've added in, along with that little purple bit.
I don't even know what purple bit you're referring to.
The little error box with all our features and stuff that we talked about in the beginning.
Oh, that, yeah. I was considering, let's see, there are some other mods that are pretty neat, that I don't have turned on. That I was thinking of using, but haven't actually gotten around to messing with them much, but we'll see. But
What are the icons? What's the shield? Is the AC
and the little eye icon right below
perception?
that is perception. Then inspiration points is the
Right.
sun icon, and then health.
And health. Okay.
Tim got back yet?
Tim is not back yet.
Hmm. Damn it, Timmy. What do we want to do?
We can have Casey play him until he gets back.
Okay. He's playing Borix too, though, isn't he?
He says for all the absence.
I mean, if one of you wants to play him instead, that's fine.
We can community it.
For starters, having King cast the tongues on
The
God.
tongues.
Oh, give me a quick second. I'll be right back.
Yeah, having him cast tongues on somebody else would kind of eliminate the issue.
These guys remind me of Naga from Heroes of Might and Magic.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nagas go around.
They are related to Nagas.
Oh, there are Nagas in D&D too?
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, that makes sense.
Naga has every fantasy creature you could possibly imagine. Or D&D has every possible creature you could.
Appa.
Yeah, there's whole. I mean, if it's not official, there's definitely homebrew of it.
On a side note, while we were in the group earlier, before the game the session said, I found the Imperium as a download for Galactic Civ.
How many is Rob not here anymore?
He said he went to go do something. It sounded like it would be quick, but that was over 5 minutes ago. So
Interesting.
More dishes.
I was definitely going to talk to Benaya.
Yeah, that would be. I like the theory that that we swapped places with these guys and they lost their town.
I'm honestly, I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna tell. I'm gonna try to tell them that a wicked mage bewitched our town, and we ended up here.
I mean, that's not far off.
We assume I know it's half true, but you gotta go on, man.
That's a
We
good
can only
story.
assume that if you're returning to your town, that it has swapped with ours.
And then persuasion.
We would prefer peace rather than violence if any particular party had opinions.
So who has the best persuasion roll here? Because that may be good for this.
probably go.
I do.
Okay, nice, perfect.
He's the only charisma-based character out of the party.
Hell yeah, brother.
It didn't work on the last one, so we'll see how it goes.
It's all about confidence.
No, it's all about his critical insight roll.
Who's got the highest insight out of all of us?
What did I miss? Are we talking?
We haven't done anything yet. We're waiting for you.
Okay.
Kane has
Oh,
plus
ooh.
8 to insight. That may be the highest. I don't know.
That's why the
Jesus.
three of us go forward.
I have +6. Yeah.
Okay.
I am +7.
Oh damn! Good insight. Oh, what about Milo and the gang?
Milo has a lot. That's
Bring Milo with you.
Well, you could try and sell him some stuff.
Yeah, my guys are doing well for survival, perception, and insight.
I'm not directly with you. Skip. I'm a bit in the air.
I'm gonna stop right about here and kind of wave my hand and say hello. Hail, adventurers.
Okay, let's see.
I'll just move Kane and Borks up.
Stop right there,
Yeah.
criminal scum.
Okay. Gotta switch gears back into it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the walls and hedges here, they're only like waist high or so. So you guys have clear vision over it, as do they.
Waste time for who?
You're fine. You'll be
You're right. You're right.
It did not impede me.
You'll be fine. No one sees you.
Just the top of my hat poking out, right?
Hey, somebody lift me up on my shoulders.
I can't see.
So, gosh, you start waving. They all take note of you and the other ones, and they pay particular attention to Zet flying in the air.
Who did you want to move up with you, Kashiku?
Kane.
Everyone's
Okay.
pretty much
Okay.
in the vicinity.
I'll just
except for
move him
Dress.
over there.
I just want everybody within range.
Well, yeah. And then should we bring Milo too?
Altercation, so I hopped in with them.
We're already in archer range for both sides.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
I
after
see
they
two
take a
archers
moment,
with them.
sort of conferring amongst themselves and paying attention to the flying guy, one of them calls back, and Gajiku, because of the tongue spell, you're the only one who can understand this. But as the guy steps up to the wooden gate here, he calls out, "Who are you, and how are you here? What is all this?"
Well, I am Gajiku. I'll step forward more. We're here due to a wicked mage bewitching our village. What brings you this way?
He turns back and they talk a little bit amongst themselves before any of them answer. They say that they look for Suanso. It was supposed to be around here. Where have these fields appeared from?
The fields are a product of our people. Suanso must be where we came from. That's all I can assume from our situation of...
Suanso is a Yuan-Ti trading post. I do not believe any of your people here would have been welcome there. So I do not believe you were from there. What do you mean you are the cause of these fields?
The fields are for cultivation purposes of food. It has been some time now that we've been here, so we need to figure out how to establish a way back. So from where we come from. Because this is not our land, and we recognize that. So that's why we do not wish hostility upon those who may be approaching.
You do not wish hostilities, yet you have a Raunka flying overhead.
Here we go again.
Raunka. He is perceived to be... We've not met Raunka yet. Like we say, we are not from land.
Why is
He is not
everybody here so
Raunka.
racist?
Can you describe Raunka to me?
That we've
Is the
already had
last
people
one-
describe it. And it
No,
just hits me.
I'm talking to the snake people, because snake people are new to us. Because
That's fair.
Raunka, the last one who we encountered, said he was feathered. And to my understanding, then the Raunka are not feathered, as he is.
Roll a persuasion check.
Persuasion or deception?
You're not trying to deceive. You're trying to
True.
persuade because you're not lying.
That's pretty good. Good enough.
What? I don't know if you're...
You don't know what?
No, I don't know if he is Raunka or not. He could just be Raunka with feathers.
Branco, Aarakocra, but remains.
They're like penguins.
If you claim he is not Raunka, then what is he? He looks like Raunka to us.
He tells us he's Aarakocra. That might not be any better, but he's Claire's supposed to attack you on sight, so
Y'all motherfuckers are gonna get me killed one of these days.
he's under our control anyways.
Zen's gonna assume while he can't understand and he's a little bit
Oh,
of
you
ways.
can understand everything Gajku says.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought he was speaking in their tongue. Well, I'm just like nervously looking at them, looking up at me, and I'm assuming the archers are somewhat half aiming at me and ready to go anytime.
Like, they've got arrows knocked, but they're not drawing or aiming.
Yeah. Yikes.
So do they speak like in a hissing voice? Like, do they hiss like snakes? Is that the idea?
Think of Harry Potter.
Yeah.
I would like to ask them if you think he is a Raunka,
Yes,
what
exactly.
might you be then? Because I am.
Yeah, say where we come from, you're called Yuantai, and you're a bunch of gigantic assholes who fucking kill everybody.
Yeah. We are Yuanti. Here to find.
Exactly! Motherfucker!
He kind of already said that when he said
Yeah.
they were looking for the Yuanti.
Yeah,
right?
the Yuanti trading, yeah. But thank you. It gives us to a face to what a Yuanti is, at least.
Yeah. Snack people.
Trying to perceive the people of the land so that we may understand your relations. If you were coming here for the Yuanti trading post, I assume you were friendly with them because they were one of your people. Would you be able to be friendly with us as well?
You're gonna want their spot back.
Because we're actively trying to figure out how to go back home. And it might be easier with locals' help than on our own.
We do not know what you mean. If you wish to go home, then go.
We wish we could, but
It's not that
as I can
simple.
describe to you the best, do you have magic wielders among your kind? Someone that can cast things that are unknown to others and prevent them from doing things?
He does not answer, but you kind of take that as an answer on its own.
I assume that you understand that a wicked person has done this to our town, and essentially our town has ended up where your Yuanti trading post is. So that means to us, your town is now where our town.
And where is that?
I don't even know where this is.
Good argument.
But that
Speak in
is
circles.
from our homeland, from which we came.
We're gonna end up fighting these guys.
No. I may speak in circles, but I do not lie. This is where we come from. We don't want hostility. If you can have peaceful relations with us, it would be great.
Tell him when we get to leave his village should get returned.
Yes, that's essentially breaking the spell that the mage has cast upon us would revert the two situations of our town being here and the Yalanti trading post being where it is. But yeah, yes.
Yeah, can't say much more than that.
Yeah, so they are muttering amongst themselves intensely. They are
Agitated,
clearly
probably.
confused and uncertain about what the fuck is going on. Hmm. So what you say is that Suanso has been displaced. Is that correct?
That's the most accurate term to what happened.
That's a great word for it.
And some mage caused this to happen.
Yes.
Where is this mage? We will have them undo it.
He fled. Because he knew that if we found him, he would be dead.
Where has he fled?
He would be dead.
I mean, that's a good
Now,
accuracy too.
Yeah.
if you, again, with the peaceful relations, if you need a place to rest since you have come so far, we would like to be able to offer that to you since you are.
How long will this spell take to break?
From what our companion has told us, if we can gather certain objects, it would be undone immediately.
What sorts of objects?
One of them was a skull.
Of magical nature. That's all you can really say.
Yeah. And that came from the west in a lake.
Not gonna be convinced. Gotcha, they don't look convinced.
We don't have much to run on, Zen.
Give me one more persuasion check for general persuasiveness. You're on it today.
Yeah, you're doing good today.
Fuck with that crit success. Okay. Okay. Yeah. This guy says, we have traveled far and are not looking to fight.
Good. Neither are we.
If you will provide us shelter, then we will leave on the morrow and inform our people of what has happened to Suanso.
I thank you for your hospitality, and we will arrange something for your stay.
They will nod. Okay. With a crit success, you have fully defused the situation. If there's ever a time to get a crit success, that's the fucking time right there.
Yep.
Okay. So
Zen's gonna land and look at them, just look, because he knows that they're talking shit about him.
I guess for the time being, they can stay at the pond. Since we have our own watering hole, it'd be fine for I would lead them to there if that's alright.
Sounds good.
How long does this tongue spell last?
8 hours, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah, so
That's pretty dope.
the normal version lasts for 1 hour, but I'm just going to be homebrewing it to make it last for 8 hours because it's
Narrative-wise.
it'd be really annoying if I have to make you guys constantly refresh the spell.
Yeah.
Over.
Mhm.
Okay, to the pond.
Hey. I think I would have a tent on me. I could at least for the time being position it at the pond. Mm. I understand they might want more than this. If they would want more arrangements than tents, we could clear out a barn so that they could rest underneath it.
Shelter. Yeah.
Because it would only be for a night that they would do occupancy, and that's more than fine.
They've actually got tents and stuff on their own, so they'll be fine.
So yeah, then at the pond will be alright.
Yeah,
And if
they'll hang out in this little clearing just south of it.
I did put more water in the pond the last time, that's what that was about.
Gotcha. Yep, gotta keep the pond topped up.
Yep.
Good job on that, Skip.
We like that, Rob.
That was good. You
We
got some good
like
rolls.
that.
I know a couple of us were hefting our weapons like a little bit antsy, like pent up
I'm ready to
aggression
go.
towards some other group of people. Take it out on these guys. See Bramble over there, like, come on, give me a reason.
Well, it technically gives me 8 hours now to see if we can't establish
No.
more relations.
Please understand, I'm a dude that like lives in a forest. You're like, I've never seen anything like these dudes. They're giant snake people with arms and shit.
Uh-huh.
I'm
don't fuck around.
interested.
The worst case scenario, maybe you could, when they convince them that when they go back to their people and explain the situation, that they explain specifically that this situation is temporary. If they can offer aid to hasten its happening, it'd be fantastic. But otherwise, we mean no harm to anybody in surrounding. We mean no violence whatsoever. Ideally, that's different. Don't tell them anything about that.
Mention that.
Yeah, Skip tiptoed around it, so I didn't talk about it.
So I created a duplicate Vorix by mistake.
Oops.
By moving. Yeah, it took a while to move between the pond area and this area, and so I moved twice, and I think it duplicated the token.
Nice.
Oops.
Yeah. Thank you.
A little bit of secret technique.
Yep, there you go. You can create twin characters by just moving to one of those portal areas.
Yeah, it happens.
Borks, use doppelganger.
I guess that gives me 8 hours to try to chat up the Naga, and now I have to.
They're not Naga.
You.
Uintai. UNT. Sorry, it's pronounced UNT, but
Yanti?
Yeah. Dude, they are such assholes to me in my other campaign. Like, gigantic assholes. They were knocking us out. Like, the combat scenario was if they were able to knock us unconscious and drag us out of the combat area, they would capture us. It was
Yeah, they're the
fucking
ones that
brutal.
ambushed you in the middle of the night.
Exactly that one.
Yeah.
Those were the exact ones.
Yep, you don't want to mess with them if you're not prepared.
No.
They could see at night then.
Yes, they 100% can.
Yeah, like even with all 10 of you, it actually would not have been that much of a one-sided battle. You guys would have,
Could have been a fight.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we had the other group with us. Unless we got some lucky rolls.
Yeah, I mean, it's always possible.
Yep.
A well-placed crit will turn any battle into a snowball. You having fun, Bramble?
They're fucking huge. You guys are massive.
I think we have to wait at least for another day now, right? If they said, well, okay, no, you said this is halfway through, so the fourth day they'd be leaving.
Yep.
Okay, so that works out. So that doesn't interfere with our intentions of returning.
You gotta talk to me as a translator, Bramble. They can't understand you.
Are you backtracking?
Did they take my? Did they take my? No, they didn't.
Gajaku, can you inform them I wish to approach? Seeing as I'm not what they believed I was. At me.
Would you be alright if the Arunca... No.
I changed my mind.
Now,
I changed my mind. Never mind. You're gonna get me fucking killed.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's late.
Fucking stop it. You're gonna get me killed.
My companion who we established was not Arunca. He wants to know if it would be alright if he could approach.
If he stays grounded,
I'm grounded.
Anything else? No
ask
flying?
them if I can touch them.
Can I
Well, he
pet
said if
you?
you don't fly, you can come stand next to them. But if you fly, it's probably going to be an issue. So don't even fly away from them.
Can you tell them? Can you tell them I mean them no harm? I'm just very curious about what they are because I've never seen anything like them before.
And that little one down there has never seen anything like you, so you fascinate him?
what is he?
This one.
What is?
He's a gnome. I call him a gnome anyways. He's a gnome. He grew up in the wilderness like a little half. That's all he ever really known.
A strange creature.
Yes,
Awesome.
very much so.
He would not last long if Runka had shown up.
Hey, someone
Zed
knows
looks at
what's
him.
going on.
Let it be known, little man.
Keep it up, bird bitch. You know what I'm about.
Just so you know, he's actually a Runka.
Dude, I'll use my dissonant whispers and have it just whisper real quiet in all their ears right here. Just, he's a rogue guy. He sure looks.
Do you know of established Arunca nest in the area? Is that something we should be more alert to? Because everyone
No,
here
not
seems to fear these Arunca.
It is rare
Where
for
the fuck
the
are you guys at? I wanna see it.
North. Yeah, come over, head to the eastern part of the town, and there's a little teleport spot to go to the pond. That's where this is happening.
So they're from the south too, probably like southeast or southwest.
They're occasionally a hunting party will travel so far afield, but it is quite rare.
Wow. Hey, can you ask them if they're hungry?
I don't think they'll eat what you have to offer. You know what? It's a good berry. Anybody can eat a good berry. Never mind.
I was gonna say, remember, it's not about what it is; it's the fact
What
that it's
just happened
magical and
there?
it satiates your hunger.
Sorry, I got on the map and it auto selects everybody. I didn't mean to do that.
There were magical flying characters.
Happened there?
No. So what happens is, when I move to a new map, it auto selects all our characters for some reason, and then I'm just trying to drag Kane down there, and it drags everyone. So you end up moving further down that way.
While you were gone earlier, we found out that we can send private messages to one another now through that new window that's been added, except that it tags you specifically on all of them anyway.
Oh, all right. I get to overhear everything.
You'll get to see everything. It's fantastic, man.
Interesting.
Talking to the Yonti,
Huh.
the little one, he has grown up off the land, and the land has blessed him with food, and he wants to know if he can offer that food to y'all.
I'm gonna have them make a insight check.
Well, he should probably eat one himself first to show that it's not poison.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, good thing you and Ty are immune to poison.
Oh, never mind then. That's pretty cool.
Hey, they had a smart roll that time.
I'm the
Yeah. They know you're sincere, so yeah, they'll nod and say that they will accept the peace offering.
Okay, how many is it gonna take to satiate them for their size? Is it 3? 4? Because they're huge. 4, 5? Like, how many? I don't.
So at the very start, we made it based on size, but then
They are
later on we
huge.
changed it. So now it's just you can satisfy a number of creatures up to your druid level per day. So
So there's
Well,
there's 6 here, so you know.
Well, there's
Yeah.
5.
one person gets
Oh,
left.
there is 6. Shit.
Aha.
Oh shit. Okay, you're gonna have to tell them that one of them. I can only do it. You're gonna have to tell them because I don't want them to fight over this. This isn't. This is gonna suck.
Another rat problem.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't want this. Yeah, you gotta tell them I only have enough for 5.
I can only produce enough for 5.
Well, he says he can only produce.
If we roll 1d6 and go one step further, if he doesn't trip and eat them all himself.
So if there's someone who,
I mean, okay, it's still you can still feed more people. It's just it does not instantly satiate them.
I was gonna say, they just don't get full.
Just be eating
Yeah.
berries.
So it's not like it tastes terrible suddenly.
Rambo, you can still give them. It's just one might give 2 and the other might get 3, right? So someone just might not get the full effect. Just whoever looks most important. Hand your berries out.
Gajiq, since they were coming here and they claimed that the place that was here before was a trading post, was there intentions to trade? And if so, is there any way that we might be able to go into trade with them as well while we're here for the time being?
Can I relay the question between the two? Can we assume? I'll just do it.
It's fine either way. I don't really care. They will ask, what items are you looking to trade? They arrived mainly to resupply the outposts, not necessarily to bring trade goods, but if you have things of interest, then maybe they can relay that to their people.
Resupply is not bad.
Well, they're not going to give us their resupply. We also don't need their supplies, so we shouldn't ask them for them.
No, but we don't know what they could have been bringing. Like, what if they have alchemic equipment, blacksmithing equipment? Might as well see what they have to offer.
So, well, I mean, they're not offering anything. They were just bringing something to the post. So I don't know. Like, it's up to you what you want to ask them.
What?
I was thinking because if they were coming to trade, then
Is that
maybe
just
trade.
level? Is that just level
Yeah.
1 for Goodberry? That it would take for me to?
So, the number of people you can satiate is independent of the level of the spell.
Okay.
You can make more good berries and they will heal those hit points, but the satiation is limited by day.
Fair enough. That's right. Okay.
Well, my friend makes a valid point. We don't want to take from you if you need that for traveling. But if you have items to trade, then we might be able to find something you might find of interest as well.
Is someone snoring?
It's English.
Yeah.
It's super late for him.
Okay.
It's pain's sake.
It's like
I know he's tired.
midnight for him.
Yep.
It's like 1 a.m. or 1:30.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. So they'll nod and say that they can part with some of their supplies since they have more than enough to return with. But yeah, they'll ask what sorts of things this town that has been displaced here would have to offer.
Mostly resources right now.
Before you answer that, as he asked that, I want to cast Goodberry at level 1 and then hand them all out before anybody even answers.
Okay.
Orders.
The five
Such a drug dealer.
the 5 guys, the 5
That's
people
not the
all around
orders.
me can each get 1, because that should satiate their hunger for all of them, and then the 6th one down at the bottom can get the remaining 5, because they're just going to be some pretty sweet tasting berries.
Yeah. They will accept the gift and
All right, and then I'm
Yeah.
going to look at Gajaku and I'm going to wink. All right, continue, sir. Addict the planet.
Shithead.
The berry empire grows.
You're gonna get kidnapped one day, little known.
Yeah, people are gonna get addicted to this, and they're gonna come back
gonna
here.
be-
yeah, we'll
There's
trade you
gonna
this
be
pack
a
of food
war.
and we just bring this guy with us.
There's just going to be wars of races, just of things that I've encountered along the way that are all looking good berries.
Would you trade us the gnome?
You know what's
These
funny?
are
He's gonna create a following, like a cult following, where everywhere he goes, there's gonna be worshippers of his berry goodness in towns.
The cult of the berry.
We'll go somewhere and there'll be statues of me, like, hey, that looks like me.
well. If he
No, it'll
can
be
become a
statues of
liaison
berry.
of peace between our people, then
The berry, just statues of the berries, right?
Oh my god.
Like how some Central American cultures would make those giant spears of stone.
Yep.
Fantastic.
Right. Well, tell them essentially just resources like raw materials, food, potentially future weaponry, just the generic trade. Not necessarily overly complicated.
from our land, I could provide a possibly trade an item from the land we came from. But that's not something I would part with for a low trade value. Something dear to me that I may not want to relinquish.
What are you offering?
Well, it would be the mana shard, but
Oh, you want to see what he has to offer for the mana shard? You want him to show your hand, show his hand?
Do you withdraw the item to show them?
not right in front of them. Hell no.
Okay.
That's a process.
Don't
Yeah,
forget
okay, I'll
that.
go get it for you. I'll be right back.
Ay.
Well, they could have weapons. You never know that someone would trade for a mana
Yeah.
shard. If you're willing to trade weapons, we might have a mana shard to...
True. We might come across more mana shards in our travels that could create more trade.
Mm-hmm. There is a certain wicked mage that we would like to relinquish.
Yeah, we'd like him to take everything and give it back, including his life.
Give
Your life.
But yeah.
Hey, blue guy.
Yes,
I have a quick question. Do
Yes,
these guys know that smelly bitch that took my staff?
I haven't asked them about that.
We're avoiding asking them about it.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't want to be like that, but
we mentioned the lake and they made no comment about it, so I would assume no.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm just saying, if they don't like them either, we got solid
we're
backup.
still
Look at the
working
size
on
of the
relations.
I see what he's trying to say, though.
I've been saying that for like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
We're getting there.
Ask him if I can have his shield.
His shield as big as you were.
That's what
I don't think you can
that's what I'm
hold
saying.
his shield.
Be like fucking Elden Ring and just hide behind it and hold it out in front of me.
You wouldn't even be able to fucking carry it.
Holy shit.
No. Could I describe the mana shard to them of that kind of nature and see if they would trade anything for that?
Probably gonna want to see
And
it.
I would say my most... I can only reference this thing as, from what I could perceive, was a tribute for the trials of the lake, if you know what those are. That one to the west.
Didn't those weird dudes call it the Trial of Stone?
They did call that one the Trial of Stone, yes. So
We're
it was a
not
tribute
familiar
for the
with that
Trial of
region.
Stone.
Oh,
This is as far north as we travel, and we tend not to go much west of here either.
I do not blame you.
Suanso was at the extent of our territory.
No, far south. Again. The time you've come right now, the village may not have anything of value to trade, but should you return, that may change, and we might have to bring you as an offer, if you are traveling merchants as we perceive you to be.
just resources.
We will not refuse fair trade.
Perfect.
We met another known as a Yaku. Do y'all have any relations with those?
You speak of the shapeshifter?
It seems so.
Aye. They come every few months to trade. Typically focusing on spices.
It was not long ago we met one here in the area. he was here for similar purpose as you, we would
Ask if they know what the
like to
who-
be able to facilitate the same kind of means still as what you were doing, but we know we are not the same people that you once communicated with. Yes, Dress.
Ask if they know what the Zahugan like to trade with.
A what?
The lizard people. The bearers of Brambo's staff.
They keep to themselves, Dress. They don't like to talk to anybody.
And they just
trade
said
with
that
the
they don't
boggarts.
talk to them. They haven't gone that far.
Mm,
And I've been aware by osmosis.
yep, you're alright. Yes. I could procure such an item of value. I'll run away and go get it. And bring it back. It's gonna go over here behind this tree, way over here. My bag of holding is on my back like a backpack under my cape. I gotta kinda dig for it. And take the man shirt out and put it back and come back over. Alright. And I would present the mana shard to them, asking them if they would trade anything for this.
What sorts of items would you seek out in exchange for this item?
Like I said, this is something I would rather not relinquish. So something of equal value with that, perhaps a weapon or another magical item that might have benefited you and you think could benefit another.
As we stated, we were here to resupply the outpost. We do not bring trade goods with us, but as stated, like the Yaku tend to come for spices. Is that the type of thing you would seek with this, or only weapons or
Magical items.
magical items?
Magical items. Tell them magical items. Magical items.
He mentions, he brings up the spices again and again. So there might be something behind the spices. And
What does he call? What
the
do they?
Yaku.
Yeah. What's a spice? Is what they say a spice and what we say a spice? Are they the same?
That's
The
fake
word is
confused.
translating to be the same, at least.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
maybe
the
the
spices.
spices are drugs, kind of like from Dune.
Yeah.
You have a competing drug dealer out there.
That's why I'm asking who's on my turf.
Get him out of here. I'll break his fucking kneecaps.
Because if you think about it, then the Yaku was the one with the magical items. He gave the magical item to Gnome over here for his trade of the emerald that was in my bag.
Yeah, but it ended up being a one-time use scroll.
I thought it was a hat.
So did I. Oh, you mean that one? Sorry, I'm thinking of something else. My apologies. Yes. Yeah, that thing is awesome.
So, I would
don't know
not
if
be
I have it
opposed to
anymore,
trading you, assuming Yaku would come back.
I'm pretty sure they took that hat.
Yep. It was in your backpack.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I would trade them for the spices. How much of the spice would you trade for this mana stone?
Well, do they trade the spices to the other guys, or do the other guys trade the spices to them?
They have the spices, and they trade the spices to the
Okay.
Yaku.
I see what you're doing then. I see what you're doing.
You get 2 pounds of paprika.
Saffron. I want 2 pounds of saffron. We're millionaires. We could build a castle.
They explained that they would be willing to trade 3 times the weight of the mana stone in spices for it.
Mana stone have weight.
Yeah,
They did have weight, yeah.
I don't remember how much that one was.
The large one was 20, wasn't it?
So it's like a medium.
12. That one's 5.
Okay, yeah,
The
you're
one
right.
we have right now is 5.
So
So it'd be 15. 15 pounds spice.
It's a lot of spice when you think about it.
Yeah, for trade relations, I'm willing to make this trade with.
They will not. But as stated, we do not have the trade goods with us. This will have to be a future exchange.
No worries. We will
If
expect
they know
to
of
see
any place
another.
with power where we can get cool things.
Well, that's the Yaku.
I said places with power, not people to trade
Oh.
with.
Well, we're still going through things. On your travels here, are there areas that you avoid because you know of trouble that might stir there?
Information. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The Raunka are a constant concern.
They're a menace.
We have waged active war with them for years, and it is not uncommon for them to strike in our territory. So every time we travel, we are on guard.
I'm just trying to further locate these Arunka. Perhaps we could help you with your problem of the Arunka and further establish more cultural relations with our people.
I'll be honest with you, if these guys, anybody here struggles with the Raunka, we're probably going to struggle with them too.
Oh yeah, but
they're going to hard target
saying.
me.
I would say we've heard that the Raunka are smaller than you.
Mm-hmm.
So what if we send you into a Raunka, whatever territory, and you try and pretend to be Bird Jesus, their savior?
All the same, we would like to help protect our friends if we could. And if there is something that is aggressive to you in the area and we could help, we would hope that you would return the favor. If we were in need.
We would not recommend seeking conflict with the Raunka. They should not be underestimated.
I'm probably going to be the only
developed
one
specific tactics to face them, and even then,
Way to go
losses are
for
heavy.
leadership over them. Bird Jesus.
Only I understand these creatures to be the vermin of the land. Ugh.
Vermin? No. Birds of prey.
Yep.
They
I'm gonna
treat
be
all
the
others
immediate-
as the vermin.
Ask if they're immediately hostile, or is there something that happened between them that made them hostile?
They view all others as vermin.
Oh, so they're just immediately hostile.
In this land, is this the land of the Auntie, or does it have a bigger name than that?
You stand upon the plains of Odera. The southern edge of it, but the plains extend far to the north beyond anywhere we have traveled.
And will we know, like, the name of the realm that we came from when people ask us?
We came from Farron.
Farron is the name of the land, but it's not the like
Yeah,
we're not from the Feywild.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't have much information past that.
It's got a name. I haven't come up with it yet. So if you have a suggestion, feel free. But you know,
We probably weren't
until then,
pressing the matter.
pretend you know a name, and we'll figure out the name later.
We
Like
come from there.
most of my prep was actually focused on this realm, not necessarily the other one. That was all the prologue. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll flesh that out a lot more as you guys do the little like the snippets of home flashback stuff, and then obviously once we get closer to actually having things teleport back.
So I was just wondering because like it's always awkward when we're like, and where did you send? Where would our town be now?
Yeah,
And it's
yeah.
like in this plane that we came from.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just over there, over the other side of that hill.
Yeah. You missed that part during this. You were still listening, but yeah.
That's why I'm bringing it up because you were trying to explain it and you didn't really know what to say to explain it.
Yeah.
So you talking to? Yes, I do. I don't have choice. Well. Can you tell us of any legends of the land? Do your people have legends? Something that's been passed down for the traditions and generations of time?
Legends of the land.
Epics.
The golden age of the Yuan-Ti.
Yeah.
You tell me you've been at war with their own generations. I can imagine at some point in time a hero has arisen of great, a great almost deity almost to your people. I'm just curious.
You speak of the anathema.
The anathema.
The leaders among us who they are the few that the Raunka will flee from.
We're gonna have to write that one down.
Yeah, the I already forgot it.
Anathema.
Anathema.
The anathema.
Anathema. Okay.
Yeah.
Ananima. Ananima. Perfect.
They are your leaders. I assume they are very great and powerful beings. Ooh.
They are.
Can you tell me more of the anathema?
You ask too many questions. We do not trust you enough to speak of such things.
That's fine. That is fine.
What of your people? Who is the leader amongst you?
I personally hail from the ocean. Our leader
If we can call him that.
Our leader is Goldilocks. He's definitely the leader. Although, it's much like your anathema. He is the ruling power of us. But, as you did not want us asking many questions of that, I would graciously ask the same.
Feel nod. Then if there is nothing else, we will rest here and leave in the morning.
Well, thank you for your service in time, then, gentle. I don't know. I don't know if they're male or female or not.
Gentle snacks.
Zen's gonna give a polite nod towards them, and then he's going to walk away. Going to walk away.
Wait, I don't know if I'm sleeping in the car tonight.
Let them have the area.
Sleeping. I'll be back later.
Zen's gonna do rounds around the villagers to inform them of the guests and to ask all villagers not to venture over into that area.
Yes, I would like to do the same and go inform Amon of what has happened. That way he can also help spread the word.
Yep. I feel like Gajiku is well deserving of inspiration from that fucking huge pull out of his ass that he did there to keep us out of a fight.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, you can have 1d6. I suppose.
Like, no, I don't want to give him anything.
Man, I swear, with some of your tone with how you were talking to your responses, I thought you were pushing for the fight. I thought you were pushing for it. Like, I know, fuck. Like, it was gonna happen, so shit.
You gotta have a fight, you know? I mean, come on.
I know, I wasn't.
We skipped out of two.
We haven't had a
Things
fight in like
would be
fucking
too
weeks
easy
now.
if you're allied with everybody, you know?
I disagree. Everybody bands together to kill the Arunca. That's all I hear.
Yeah. So you can all die together.
Engaging
Is
up
there
for
a
that
cat
epic.
on the Archmage's bed?
No, it's a pillow.
This gray brown thing is a pillow?
Oh no, that is that's like a little magic item that Sint messed with when he first broke in there. That's one of the magic devices you guys can learn how to use if you do the investigation.
Gotcha, okay. It looks like a cat curled up. I was like, oh, kitty!
Yeah, I think we'd serve the night, keep everybody away from them. I think we should end the session soon because I'm pretty sure Rob fell asleep.
Yeah.
Rob.
He fell asleep and then woke back up and maybe again.
Yeah. I think a good point to end the session on is like completing the 7-day week and then being ready to, I guess, venture out for the next weekend.
Yep. Okay. So the next morning comes, the Yuan-Ti go on their way, heading back south
peacefully.
without issue. Yep, peacefully. And so that was the 4th day of the week when they leave. Another 2 days pass, and then on the 6th day, the dragon comes back.
Oh, I didn't touch it. I didn't touch it.
I'm gonna.
Wasn't me.
Take it out of my inventory, quick. I put it back.
I guess I'm gonna.
I don't have that.
I
don't have that.
Vorx hides the bow under the stairs.
I'm gonna talk to Armand again though, and leave the mana to him, saying that if in the Yuan-Ti return, they would like to make a trade for this stone.
I'm gonna try and talk to the dragon though about needing the bow for the next thing.
Yeah.
See if I can convince him to.
We'll handle that in the next session.
Next session. That's fair. Yeah.
Because it would be far better that Armand has the if I am absent. and can make
Hey,
you
Goldie.
trade.
Can we
Yeah.
harass him about where he was, though? Did he bring home the milk and cigarettes?
Oh yeah, okay. So hold on. He actually does. I forgot about this. He doesn't fly back.
He walked back?
What happened? No. So what happens is, on one of these days, when I don't know, several of you could identify this, but Gajaku, Druss, Kane, and Bramble, all of you have spellcasting. And if any of you are in the tower, you get a sense that just like the hairs on the back of your neck are standing up, goosebumps are breaking up out onto your arms, and you can feel some powerful magic starting to form before, with like a pulse of energy, the dragon just appears in the middle of the tower. Just teleported directly into the tower.
This motherfucker is realm hopping.
No, he's teleporting. He probably used a return spell.
Yep, exactly.
It's back again. Whoa, yeah, she's back.
Alright.
Returned as well.
And then Zen's going to duck his head and say, unfortunately, empty-handed. In fact, returning with significantly less than which we left with.
It did not go well.
The dragon just casually opens one of its claws and out falls a handful of gems and other items.
Nothing that we will be getting there.
Okay. I think that's a good place to end it.
That's your new horde.
Or anyone else? Tongues?
I think if they do the prepared spell changes, I think Kari can, and I don't know about Milo. I need to look at, I don't know if it's on the sorcerer spell list or not.
We'll just say that I tell Armand that he'll need someone who can talk to people of a different language.
Yeah. Oh, I think Armand cannot get it. It's not high enough level. So yeah, I think Takari might be the only one.
Could the dragon cast it on him?
If the dragon happens to be here at that time, but...
Yeah, but other than that, Takari or someone else, just to make sure.
Yeah, I'll have to update Takari and their character sheets as well with the new stuff when that gets implemented. Okay, so yeah. GG's. Real quick, everyone who's got less than 8 inspiration points, just go ahead and set yourself at 8 because of all these long rests. And then whoever wins the poll gets that added on top next week.
Probably gonna be Gajaku. I'm voting for him already. He fucking pulled off some good shit.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, great job, G-Man.
I'm glad that we got some work done in the town.
Yeah. We have a whole nother building.
Yeah.
And we'll add more buildings.
I hope so.
Yeah. You guys might also you'll also have a mine and a quarry done next time.
Perfect.
Making the progress. Maybe we'll have more gems to trade.
I don't know. Maybe his return with these things here is for us, but I don't know. We're not going to know that until next Sunday, anyways.
Well, it might have been.
Well, either way, I'm going to log out.
Yep.
Talk to you guys later.
GG's, guys. Have a good week.
Bye,
Thanks again, guys.
Good night, Aaron.